Oh, we are live. We're going to do this for like an hour, guys. And that's about it. I've got to do some stuff tonight and got to do some stuff tomorrow. So please bear with me. 20,000. I had to come home. I had to do a little bit of a live stream with you guys tonight. I am super excited. I have a great subscriber audience. So thank every one of you guys. I really do appreciate it. You guys have really made my channel be something that I've never expected it to be. When you put up videos on YouTube, you expect it to be maybe like, I don't know, some people watch it. And over the years, it seems like it's taken off, and I'm just like, wow. So I want to thank everybody who watches this video later on after the live stream goes on. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Without all your likes, subscribe, sharing it with your friends, talking to your friends at work about it, all that stuff, I don't think I would have been at 20,000 subscribers. And I can see myself trying to get to that 25,000, like I said, and possibly even 30,000 by December, and that would be amazing. So thank you so much for everybody who watches this later on. 2 thumbs up to all you guys. I really do appreciate it. So I just got home from Detail Fest a couple hours ago. Went down to West Palm Beach. Auto Geek hosts Detail Fest, which is like every major detailing company shows up there. Every minor detailing company shows up there. All the big celebrities show up there. Like you guys got to see, if you guys got to see Instagram and stuff. I saw Barry Maguire. I met him. Mike Phillips, the Hot Rod TV guy, Dennis Gage, Chrissy Lee, some other 1 or 2 guys out there. Stoner Car Care invited me, said, hey, we got free tickets for you and your family. Come on down and we'll get you in here for free. So big shout out to Stoner Car Care. They hooked me up. Peter did up there. Started Stoner Car Care. I met the guys, of course, from 303 Products again. There's the ones that got me into Meekum Car Show here. They recognized me, so it was 2 big thumbs up to them as well. They didn't give me the tickets, but they recognized me right away. They said, "Hey, we got some new products. You want to try them out?" And they threw me some tire balm and some chrome cleaner. So I'll definitely be trying that out here the next couple of weeks. I've already have videos for you guys for the next week or 2, so we're really already good on set. And what else did I see? Like every major company was there. I tried the new Flex DA polishers. They were amazing. I was going to try Griots. I might go down there tomorrow morning and try some of the other stuff. But every major company, Griots, Mothers, Car Pro, Poor Boys, you name it. If it was detailing company, they were there. And it was really cool. And you get to put your hands on stuff. You can buy stuff. A lot of discounts are there, all that stuff. So it was really cool. And I was really hyped about it. So it was a lot of fun. This is my 3rd time going there. So I'll have a video on all that stuff probably the next 2 weeks. I've got to edit all the videos. I already have videos that are recorded that I got to put those out for you guys first. And then I'll put in like the fun videos on the other stuff. So thank you so much for everything. Wow. I came home and I saw like it was just over 20,000. I was like, oh my God, this is just amazing. Like I said, I can see 25 to 30,000 by the end of the year if we keep this speed up. So 2 thumbs up there. Let me go ahead and start reading through all the comments. So bear with me. Thank you so much for everything. Again, like I said, I see all you guys coming in here. Yep, 20,000 Carwash. Thank you so much. I'm telling you, I have so many people, even at my job, they say, I heard you have a YouTube channel. And that's literally the way it goes. And so-and-so tells so-and-so tells so-and-so, and then they all subscribe. And then before I know it, even the upper management at my job is like, I heard you have a YouTube channel, and it's just the way it's gone. So I know it's word of mouth that's spread. It's from you guys out there watching my videos, sharing my videos, subscribing, liking it, all that stuff, just leaving comments. And that slowly starts to build it, and I'm really, really appreciative on that. I've got a lot of stuff coming ahead. Stoner Car Care told me they're going to hook us up with some products for a 20,000 giveaway. So big shout out to Stoner Car Care. He said he's going to send me some stuff. So we'll do a whole big giveaway video for that as well. Edmonton, yeah, I've been in Canada a few times. We might be going to Alaska on a cruise here in a couple of months, so we'll see. But I've been to Canada a few times, but never into like Edmonton. We've been to Vancouver, Toronto, all the way up into the Maritimes up there, into like Halifax, St. John, Sydney, all the way up going that way as well on cruises. So greetings from New York City. What's up, buddy? You got excellent reviews. I appreciate that. I really do. Congrats. How come you don't live stream in the garage like you used to? It's a little bit easier for me, especially when, remember, I'm watching my son a lot of times. He's downstairs right now. He watches the big TV, and I don't have to worry about trying to go back and forth as fast as I do. And you get a little bit better quality versus the breaking up and like falling out on me. I'd like to upgrade the camera quality for you guys, but for now, this 720p camera will do fine. That's the way I see it. What's up, guys? What's up, Carlo? Grash, appreciate it. How much are the tickets for Detail Fest? Is it $15 or $20 a person? I don't know. It's not like it's really expensive, but Stoner Car Care has been one of the companies that always hooks me up with stuff. And they said, hey, we're going to be down there again. Would you come down? So I was like, sure, of course. I'd like to go down there again. So he's like, don't worry, tickets are on me. Come on down. So that's the way it was. He found out I was going to get 20,000 subscribers today, and he said, you know what? For 20,000, once you get back, he's like, I'm going to email you and we're going to go ahead and get you some stuff, and you guys can do a giveaway on us. And I was like, cool. So Stoner's going to be doing helping me out by giving me a 20,000 subscriber products. He's like, yeah, I'm going to give them to you, and you can just give me the stuff, and we're going to send it away for you as a congratulations. So I was like, cool. Stoner Car Care is really nice. They're the ones that make invisible glass, Terminator, their sealant, which is amazing. They have killer glass, the glass stuff I love. They're making more and more stuff he's talked about, like some new waxes and stuff that he's actually going to be coming out with. And I was like, cool, that's good to hear it. Have you ever tried Grills Garage Boss Polisher? I have not. I wanted to try that today, but they were closing up shop. I didn't realize they closed at 4, and we didn't get there till almost 1 p.m. And but we ran into a lot of people. We were talking to people. My wife ran into some of her patients for some weird reason. They're in the detailing thing. So we were talking to them, and of course, talking to Stoner Car Care for a while, 303 Products for a while. Just going around, just checking everything out. Before you know it, it's like, holy crap, it's 4 o'clock. And they're saying, all right, guys, we're shutting down for the day. And I was like, dang it. But I did get to try the Flex polishers. That was really cool. So there you go. Have you used Coverall Tire Shine? Not that I know of. Congrats. I appreciate it, B-Love. How do you like to get Greg? How do you get like Greg from Master Essential Products? Okay, here's how it went down. So remember when Greg was with the Chemical Guys years ago? Apparently Chemical Guy, when he was working with them, he said, look, I want him. I didn't know this. He told me later on. He said he asked them to send me products to try out and to give fair and balanced reviews on. And they refused to. They said they won't send them out to anybody. They only do stuff in-house, and that's just the way it goes. So he said whenever he was going to break off, start his own company, he said my channel was going to be the first one that he contacted. And sure enough, he called me on the phone, and we talked for about an hour. And that's just how it went down, man. I don't ask for anything. Seriously, I don't ask for anything. These companies will hit me up on, my phone, Instagram. They'll hit me up on Facebook, private message me on YouTube, all that stuff. And they say, hey, would you try our stuff? Just let us know what you think about it, what we can work on. And that's basically how it went down. And Stoner Car Care, same way, 303, Turtle Wax. Eagle One way back in the day was probably the first company that ever contacted me, but they were bought out by Energizer battery brand. So I haven't heard from them in years. That's just the way it's going. Limitless Car Care, Wax Gods. I mean, just one by one, all contacted me through the different ways of finding it. And that's just the way it went down. I've never actually reached out to anybody. I would just, of course, as you know, I just go into Walmart and just, hey, I want this, I want this, I want this. And then I put it up on YouTube. And if it gets views, it does. It doesn't. It's just the way it's going to go, Are you a fan of car waxes you find only? I have tried a few. As a matter of fact, like a Pinnacle Sovereign, their carnauba wax, it's stellar. But then stuff is only gonna last for about a month or two. But it's meant for like the concours, tours, and stuff like that. For a little tiny jar, it's $60. For a little tiny jar, it's only like 6 or 7 ounces. It's ridiculously good, though. I mean, you get what you pay for, and that's just the way it is. You don't have to let it haze up or anything. It's one of those just amazing waxes. It just is like, oh God, this is stellar. And you can keep putting levels and levels on it if you want. Thinking of getting a Flex polisher. They are amazing. But even with the Detail Fest discount, it was like $360. And I was like, I don't know if I can, I don't even know if I want to spend that right now. You know what I mean? I'm like, it's really good. And yeah, it was on sale because it was at Detail Fest, but I was like, $360. I was like, I wish they would contact me and be like, hey, you want to try our stuff? But wow, dude, that's a little hefty in the pocket right there. So I was like, yeah, I might wait a little while. You know what I mean? Yeah, but they have all these demos there, and you can try it out right there. They'll teach you how to use it if not, and all that stuff. So it's really cool. Like they have vehicles all in there, and they can test it on the vehicles, or they have test hoods and stuff like that, and doors and stuff like that. They have laid out on the blocks, and you can try it out there and all that stuff. So it's really, really cool. Dunzor, thanks so much, buddy. I really do appreciate it. Are you going to upgrade your DA polisher to high-end? That's what I was thinking about, just to get a better one, Aaron. I like my Grills Garage 6-inch DA polisher. It's a really good one. Lifetime warranty. I've never had a problem with it, but I figure with a little more powerful one that has a longer throw to it, I can get through things a lot faster. But you know what? The 6-inch one does just perfectly fine. It's just would give me maybe an advantage of a little bit more power and a longer throw, so I could actually get through things a lot faster. But it's not the end of the world. That's the way I see it. Aaron, not all Chemical Guys products suck. I'm not going to lie. I mean, like their Jet Seal is amazing. I'm not going to lie. They got great Jet Seal. The Butter Wet Wax is pretty cool for about 1 to 2 months. It's really good, really easy to apply. Their Diablo wheel gel is pretty decent. I mean, it's maybe not the most aggressive or the best out there, but it's still pretty good. And I like the fact that I can dilute it. So I have the big bottle in there and I just keep diluting it. So that's really cool. There feels like their car washes have all been pretty weak and watered down. I mean, I've personally wrote them. I'm like, please do something. You know, I would be totally okay with spending that $16 if it was on the level of like any one of these other companies that I love. I don't have a problem. Like you get the chemical guys like fanboys that are coming out of the woodwork on this last video. I've noticed that, and that's just the way it goes. And you know, if you say anything bad about some of these big companies, they're out to white knight them and be like, oh, you're talking bad about my boys. And it's just like, you know, after trying about 40 car washes, you can kind of get a feel for what's good and what's not and what needs to be changed. I have no problem with chemical guys themselves. I just want to see a better product, and that's all. I just want to see it better. But I ask that about every company. I say, I want this to get better. I want this to get better. And it's not just chemical guys, but it seems like chemical guys had such a huge following a couple of years ago that if you talk anything bad about them, all the fanboys come rushing in and just going off on your channel. So it is pretty interesting, and I see that. You know, of course, I won't let any you know, vulgar stuff go through on my channel. It's automatic ban. But you know, I don't mind open and honest discussion. I don't care about that. What's the best soap in the foam cannon? I'll tell you what, I've tried 3 that I really like. Chemical Guys Mr. Pink, excellent suds in the foam cannon. Their Honeydew Snow Foam is really good. And Masterson's Snow Foam, I forgot the name of Masterson's one. But any one of those 3 are actually designed for the foam cannon. They're really good. And again, it goes back to those are really good. The Chemical Guys makes really good on the snow foam cannon products. But for the regular 2-bucket method, it's pretty watered down. And that's what gets to me. You know what I mean? Interior cleaner for a nice shine, not greasy shine. Patel, I actually just made a video yesterday trying out Turtle Wax's new. It's something, I forget the interior cleaner and whatever. It has 0 shine to it. It cleans it, but it leaves 0 shine. It is really, really nice. I tried it on my wife's minivan, cleaned it all up. It is great. That product will probably be out in a week or 2. Expected about a week or 2 from now, and then that'll be out. Because remember, what I do is I try and get way ahead. So when I go on vacation, everything is smooth. You guys can sit back and enjoy videos, and I'm away on vacation, and yet you still get videos every single time. So, you know, that's the way I try, because I try and take care of you guys first, and then I can just relax, you know. Angela, thanks. I love the new Honeydew. Have you seen the new what's it called? Watermelon Snow Foam. I guarantee it's just different scent, and it's different what's it called? Different coloring, but I guarantee it's the same thing as Honeydew. Have you tried Trinova products? I have not. Have you ever tried any ceramic coatings? No, I was going to try it on the GTR, but I don't know. I want to get a couple more wax tests. And I figure once you put the ceramic coating on the GTR, and you don't need to put any more wax on. It's sealed in for a couple of years. So that's why. But a lot of the big companies like Geon was there, CarPro was there. 1 or 2 other companies that make ceramic was there as well at Auto Geeks Detail Fest today. CarPro has now followed me on Instagram. Maybe we'll get some hookup from CarPro in the future here. They had a small little booth. I mean, Poor Boys was there. They had a huge end cap thing. You're going to see all this in the video probably in another week or so. I've got to put it all together. Goritos had a massive corner booth. Mothers actually didn't have that big of a booth. It was just a kind of a booth like that. Stoner was going to have a really big one. They brought out their race cars and everything, so that was pretty cool. Armor All soap is blue now. Well, I haven't seen it, so I guess I'll have to check it out here soon and see, because I haven't seen it now. How's Chemical Guys floor mat cleaner? I have not tried their floor mat cleaner, honestly. Sorry, buddy. I'm detailing GTR on Wednesday. Dude, I'm telling you, I love the GTR. It's so much fun. We actually, of course, took the minivan. I cleaned the entire minivan inside and out yesterday. It was filthy. I mean, I gutted it. I took out everything. Every little bit got wiped down. I got cleaned all the door jams, everything. I wish I would have had time to wax it, but I just didn't have time. But at least it's all clean. But now the whole front of the van is completely covered in bugs now from, you know, going down the Florida Turnpike all the way to West Palm Beach, which is about a 2-hour drive from my house. It probably is, Aaron. I just don't know, buddy. I just don't know. Very good. Regards from Brazil. Nice to hear you. Dude, thanks a lot, buddy. Appreciate it. Outside your videos, which car shampoos do you use? Honestly, I flip between stuff all the time, Zachary. As you see, I've got way too many, and I still have more inside. What do I use all the time? Eagle One, McGuire's Gold Class, I use a lot. Limitless Car Care, I like their stuff a lot. Wax Guys, I like their stuff a lot. Mother's Wash and Wax, I completely ran out of it because I liked it so much. What else do I use on the regular? I tried the new Turtle Wax. I've used that a couple times now. I mean, I'm always just bouncing between stuff, and that's the thing with me. Whenever I try stuff, and then I've done a couple of waterless washes on my blue car recently, so just the way I go. I'm just always trying out different products, flipping between different things. I probably have been a subscriber to 5,000. Thanks a lot, man, Richard. I always remember you guys. You know, I do remember you guys. Like Richard, I always remember your name. I remember a lot of people from way back in the day. I still remember them, and that's just the way it goes. The people that are constantly always commenting and stuff like that, you just tend to remember that kind of stuff. I use a budget soaps with my foam gun that connects to the garden hose. Yeah, I mean, whatever works for you, buddy. I mean, I got no problem with it. I'm just, when I put this stuff out, I try and give everybody a fair and balanced review and go from there. OxiClean mixed car wash now. I've already tested it out. You will see that next Saturday. So be prepared. You will see that. OxiClean, Billy Mays here. That will be out. I actually washed the minivan. When I washed the minivan yesterday to get it ready, that's what I washed it with, is with OxiClean. It's actually really good. It's like, it's mind-blowing. It's 4 ounces of car soap per 1 gallon. I've never seen anything like it. It comes in a 100-ounce container, and it's 4 ounces of soap per 1 gallon. It's just, and so the lubricity is out of control. But it loses the suds about halfway through, so you got to kind of suds it back up again like Chemical Guys did. And it's a little bit streaky in the sun because it was really sunny the last couple of days here. So you got to keep on like watering it down. Yeah, I rip Billy. Yeah, because that was funny. I'm like, Billy Mays here from OxiClean. I did all that, and at the end I go, you know, because I guess he died of a heart attack or something like that. I don't remember what it was. And I was like, I hope nobody's like, none of the snowflakes go off of me for doing that. But, you know, whatever, you know how the world is. Everybody's offended nowadays by everything. What's going on, Jay? How you doing, buddy? What do you know, Kenny Tire Rack? What? I don't understand what that means. Best spray wax. There's a lot of good ones out there. And you'd be surprised. I really like Turtle Wax's ice spray wax. Grillo's Garage's spray wax is really good. Brain fart here. McGuire's Ultimate Spray Wax is good. I'm thinking here, but my brain is not quite ticking away this time of night. I had to get up super early. I only got a couple hours of sleep last night, so that's why I'm gonna this is gonna be a short hangout. But I wanted to like celebrate a little bit. Say thank you so much. Oh God, my brain is dead today. Spray waxes that are really good. Yeah, brain's not thinking really good right now. So I'm just thinking about a few off the top of my head. So I do apologize. Jack's Wax. I haven't tried it yet. The funny thing is Jack's Wax is based like 2 hours away from me in Jacksonville, Florida. And I've had a lot of people contact me about them. And you think, you know, and I tell these people, I'm like, if you really want me to try it, then ask them if they'll send me a couple of demo samples, and I'd love to try it for them. And I just never hear from them because there's so many companies. You get stuff like, have you tried Car Pro? Have you tried Poor Boys? Have you tried Bowden Zone from Australia? Have you tried what else have I get recent questions for? I mean, it's nonstop, all these things that I get for these smaller companies. Lucas, that's a good one right there. Good call on that one, Zach. Lucas Spray Mist is really good. Just want to say, Grax, going back to the Dragon's Milk now. By the way, McGuire's Fast Finish, I got a clearance. Dude, I'm telling you, I told you, if you can find the McGuire's Fast Finish, go buy it. Right now, Walmart is clearing out all the old products from like 2017 that they're pulling off the shelves, putting new stuff on. It's down to $5 per Fast Finish. Normally, it's $15. $5. Amazing deal right there. Yep, I did have the Z, Aaron. You're right. I sold it last January. As a matter of fact, I paid my payment on it this past week, and I only owe $29,200 left on the GTR. I'm like, yes, we're in the $20,000 range now. I mean, when you broke that $30,000 line, and I'm in the 20s, I'm like, yay, I'm in the $20,000 range. The GTR is getting paid off super fast. I'm like, get out of here. Get out, because and everybody's like, where are you going to put mods on it? I'm like, my mods are paying it off, and then I can put mods on the car. That's what I'm trying to do right now. It is amazing. You are right about that, Zach. You should try the Tokyo. It's out of California. See, again, all these smaller companies that I just don't know that well, Bill. A lot of them I hear about, and then maybe later on these companies contact me, which is awesome, but I don't know. So I just want to let you guys know that. What kind of work do you do on your car? I actually don't do much on it. I actually, other than cleaning it myself, I just take it to people that do everything for me. I can't believe how much this channel grew. Good job writing. Yeah, exactly, dude. Ab's Garage, or if I wouldn't have been able to get some rides out last weekend, I would have had more videos for that channel as well. I've just been kind of slacking on going out on the weekends. Is always spent with the family, as you well know, as you guys understand. So I don't get to ride as much as I used to. I rode the motorcycle on last night on the way to work and back. And but of course, I don't have my GoPro, and I'm just going back and forth to work. I'm not going out there, and it's usually dark now because I work evenings, so it wouldn't have made for any good commentary. But I've noticed that is really starting to pick up as well. People are just in love with the Honda Grom. They want to see more about it. They want to hear more about it. That's just the way it goes. So I've loved that stuff already. Think about adding different content to the channel. No, not really. I put in a few of my experiences, like buying the GTR, buying the 370Z I put on there. Just a few things, but I really try and keep it on just the car cleaning aspect. And that's what this is about. I really try and concentrate over the counter. And then when I have stuff like Wednesday, I'm going to have a detailer from Limitless Car Care's detailer, but it has Carnauba wax included in it. So it's kind of like a detailer / spray wax at the same time. That will be out on Wednesday, so check out that video. It's already edited and uploaded, and it's scheduled for Wednesday upload. And that stuff is really, really good because it's really cool because it gives you, not only does the light detail spray get off the dust and fingerprints and stuff like that, but it also gives you a nice little layer of protection with the little spray-on stuff, and it's really easy to use. Just mist it off one direction, come back, buff off any of the rest, and it shines. No streakiness, nothing. Really, really good. There's a link to the Ultra Foam Shampoo. O'Reilly says McGuire's quick detailer and sign. Okay. What's a good compound? Honestly, I like McGuire's Ultimate Compound. It's been pretty good for me. I've tried Turtle Wax's compound. Grillo's Garage's 3-in-1 stuff I've used. There's a lot of stuff I've used I really like. Do you clean your engine bay? Yes, once in a while I will. Look up the video from Chemical Guy's Orange Degreaser. That was done on my blue Preludes engine, completely spotless, and it still looks great to this day. So go check that out. And again, that was another really good product from Chemical Guys. I don't dog them, but people think I'm all dogging them. I just want them to take their products up a level. That's all I ask from them, and that's it. I've got no problem other than that. Hey, how's it Masterson Seals holding up on your wife's fan? It held up for about 9 to 10 months before it started fading. So much better than any wax out there. It held up pretty good because the van sits outside every single day of the year. It does not come in the garage. My cars and my motorcycles stay in the garage. So I'd say 9 to 10 months. It was really good. And it's ready for a wax. Like I said, it's ready for a wax now. The beads are kind of starting to get fat on it. So I'm like, okay, it's time for a good wax. And we'll go from there. I plan on it probably later on this year. I'll try some Ammo NYC, Zachary. Brake test is really bad when you don't change your brakes. First of all, would you suggest the best glass sealant? The funny thing is, like most sealants out there, like your Chemical Guys Jet Seal, Masterson's Shield Sealant, the Stoner Car Care Sealant I've tried. They all recommend that you can use it on their glass. So what I do is anytime I'm putting sealant on a car, I put sealant all over the windows, front windows, side windows. I put it on your headlights, everything. The good thing is if you put it on your headlights, it helps prevent from the yellow fading out because it actually blocks against the UV that starts turning your plastics yellow. So every time you put sealant on your car or anything with wax, just cover your headlights, just give it the extra protection so that way your headlights don't really start to turn. Is the brand Blue Coral around anymore? I don't know. I still have that bottle of car wash in there. It's really bad, but I still have it. Hey, AJ Bentley, thanks so much. Ultimate Compound and Ultimate Polish. Yeah, it's really good stuff for over the counter, Bob. You're right. But Minerza, whatever, they were there as well. They were at Detail Fest as well. But then again, it's harder to get them without ordering them online. But for the average Joe that watches my channel, I try and give them some stuff that's easy to find at the local stores. I haven't tried it. I was going to try it last weekend, but I just didn't have time, buddy. Things really have just been whirlwind lately. I'm trying to get all kinds of videos out for you guys. I'm really trying to keep the channel pumping. Obviously, I'm gaining, like today, I think I've gained almost 40 subscribers today just in one day. And I'm really trying to keep it out. And dumb me forgot to what did you do when you have a YouTube videos uploaded? You can actually set it for an exact date and time you want it to go live to every one of your subscribers. And dumb me, I had it uploaded and I forgot to set it today to be uploaded at noon like I always do. I always have it released at noon so you guys can watch it in the afternoon. So I didn't. When I got home, I'm like, why am I not getting any comments on this video? And then I looked, I'm like, oh, it's not even live yet. So I had to set it later on live. So I do apologize. If you haven't watched it, watch it. Even if you hate the video, be like, I hate the video. It sucks so bad, but here's a like, you know, that kind of thing. And, you know, that's the way it is, you know. So I'm sorry I didn't get out at noon. I just brain farted and I thought it was automatically set, but I didn't do it. So that was what happened. Abracadabra, thanks a lot, man. I really do appreciate it. You know, when it comes time for any of my top picks or this, that, and the other, those are always going to be my own opinion. Now, somebody else might have way different opinions, just like this guy's having a different one. I just try and give you my thoughts and opinions on it. I've literally tried over 40 car washes in the last couple of years. I have a general idea of what I like and what I don't like, and what are all good products, and that's what I try to put out in that video right there. Will you keep the blue Prelude if you get a new daily? I plan to, unless there's some really serious things. Again, Stoner Car Care. I found out Stoner Car Care, the owner of Stoner, whatever his name is, Mike Stoner or something. Anyways, his son owns a body shop up there in Pennsylvania where they're based. And so the guy talked to me and he said, he's like, you need some body work done and all that rust cut out and painted. He's like, you know, the owner's son owns a shop. He's like, if they've been around for like 20 years, he's like, call him up there. He's like, he's like, matter of fact, whenever you get back, he's like, he's like, I'll contact the owner myself. And I'm like, you know, I wouldn't mind shipping the car up to Pennsylvania if you had quality work being done where it was all done, because I want the rust cut out and the car repainted. But it's hard finding people around here that really want to work. It's been nothing but a pain in the butt. Poor boys wheel cleaner is the best. You know, I was going to buy some of their stuff, Hellcat, today, but I just didn't know what I wanted. And, you know, you just, at the time, it's just like, at the time, I just wanted to walk around and see what was out there and stuff. So I wasn't really worried about it. But I can always order it through AutoGeek, which is perfect, because if you order it in the afternoon, it's here by the next day, because obviously we're in Florida, so you don't have to worry. Order it next day, it just shows up the following day. When was the last time you checked your PO box? A couple of weeks, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, Richard. What's up, Alex? What's going on, buddy? Congrats, 20,000, Darren. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. What is the best car shampoo for foam cannon? Probably your Mr. Pink from Chemical Guys, Honeydew Snow Foam, or Masterson's Snow Foam. I forgot what their snow foam is called. Maybe you guys can tell me. But any one of those three, you won't have any problems with. They're specifically made for it. And when I put it in there, it's just like nice, thick shaving cream foam. It's really, really good. Evening. Thank you so much, Super Dave. I really do appreciate that. You use a rubbing compound or a headlight cleaner on the DA polisher. Works awesome by hand. You know what I've used, Dalton, a lot of times is the Plastic X from Meguiar's. That stuff is a great way to get off the light stuff, and to help bring up that light yellowing all the way back to the clear. Now, if it's heavy, you're going to need actually a headlight restoration kit. But for just light coloring and stuff like that, the Meguiar's Plastic X in the white bottle, dude, awesome. I love it. Honeydew Snow Foam, exactly. See, and then again, everybody, like I said, the white knights come riding in. Don't talk bad about my company. The thing is, there's many good products about Chemical Guys. I just think most of their soaps suck, and they really need to work better at it. They just water them down, you know, and I'm just like, ugh, you know. Example, when Greg Masterson first sent me his stuff, I tried out a soap, and I said, you look, man, it's a little watered down. Anyway, you can crank it up a bit. So about a month or two later, he sent me a new bottle. I said, this is a brand new batch. I want you to try the new one. And it literally took it up to the next level. You could actually tell a difference between them. And I was like, cool. But then again, they listened, and he went back there and reformulated a little bit, and it really made a world of difference in it. I'm waiting on Fortnite. Okay. What's the best interior cleaner? Ryan, I've used so many interior cleaners, to tell you the truth, that things start getting mixed up in my mind. I've used some good stuff from Turtle Wax, surprisingly. I've used some really good stuff from them. Tough Stuff, I've used it from, who is it? Is it Meguiar's? I've tried Meguiar's. I liked Meguiar's interior cleaner. I mean, there's a lot of good ones for like your carpets and stuff like that. Like I had some really bad spillage in my old white Honda Prelude, and I brought out the Turtle Wax, and I think about 2 or 3 passes later, it was completely clean. It was like a brand new car again, and I was like, dang. It pulled up not only the spill from like a Gatorade, but it literally pulled up everything else because it was such an old car. And I was just like, whoa, this is really good, you know? And like I said, 3 passes, sure, but that's fine. But, you know, for a car that God knows the last time it was actually cleaned out in the carpets and stuff, I was really, really impressed with it. What do you think about Meguiar's Clay Bar Kit? I've used it a while, and I don't have any issues with it. I think it's fine. It's a little bit coarse. It's a little bit rough, but it does the job, and it does a really good job. So, I mean, you know, definitely a good try. I've had some people comment and send me pictures of, you know, the Mothers has a new speed clay thing It's kind of like Eagle One mitt that I use, and it has that stuff on it like nano skin. Well, it's the same kind of thing, but it's in like a little, I don't know what you call it, like a bar or something. Like it's like a foamy thing, and then under here is that, and it's the same thing. I'm sure it's pretty good. I'm sure it's honestly just like the Eagle One clay mitt, but you know, everybody keeps asking me to try that. You can buy that at Walmart. I think it's like $21 or $22. I left my Chemical Guys banana wax in the car sheet ripped. Yeah, in the car wash. Oops. Oh, well, you know, you just go, it gives you another chance to go buy more products and try more. Then you're turning to me before you know it. The funny thing is I have receipts from products that I ordered last year because, of course, I've got to have to write that off in taxes and stuff because I spent so much that goes to my YouTube channel. And I was just like, ooh, I spent a lot of money last year on car wash stuff and detailing stuff. And I was just like, ooh, yeah, about that. So it's pretty funny. What did your wife say about the Chemical Guys air fresher? I didn't use it in her van, and I don't think I've used it in her van. No, I didn't use it. The funny thing is I used, because I did Turtle Wax's new interior cleaner, just like for dash and cleaning and all the electronic stuff and like that. I used it yesterday, and it has brand new kinetic air smell or something like that. And I could definitely smell it in her van, but she didn't say anything at all. Now, the GTR still has the smell of the Turtle Wax's new, you know, car bomb thing in there, up flagged. And you know what I mean? Where I just did that a couple weeks ago. That still smells really good. That was probably done 3 or 4 weeks ago. And even though you guys see it, like, it seems like you're like, oh, I only saw that 2 weeks ago. I'm usually a week or two ahead. I'm trying to get a week or two ahead on videos. So in case something happens or let's say something happened to family, I have to go out of town for vacation or whatever, that you guys don't ever skip a beat. You guys still get some quality footage. And that's what I try and do. Please buy a 2018 Ram Longhorn. Okay, and Alex, I'll go do that right away for you, buddy. White new headlight kit is horrible. Or what is that like? Is that like a Armor All thing? Is that what that is? Mother Speed Clay is pretty good. I use it a bunch of times. Oh, cool. Like I said, when I looked at it from the back side, because there's a little thing that shows you what it is, it looks identical to Eagle One's clay mitt, except with the clay mitt, you have a much bigger surface than just that little small circle. What's going on, Hashfear? How you doing, buddy? Have you tried Masterson's Master Blaster Air Force dryer in your car? I've not. There was a couple companies there today that actually used vacuums, stuff like that. It looked like vacuums that blow air and that you dry the car off with. I did see that. They were out there today. Like Shop Vac was there. I mean, there was a whole bunch of companies. Oh, my God. I'd say there was probably 40 or 50 big detailing companies or stuff that has to deal with detailing or on car stuff was there today. It was nuts, man. If you guys are subscribed to the McGuire's YouTube channel, the guy, I'd say he's probably like 60 years old. He's really quiet. I think he's got a little bit of a beard or something like that, or goatee, and he's like kind of a little bit gray in his hair. He was there today. Barry McGuire was there. If you saw Instagram, I met Barry McGuire, the I guess you want to call it family owner. I bet a lot of people out there. Dennis Gage, the guy with the my classic car with the like curly mustache. I got his signature. Met him today. Obviously, Mike Phillips from Auto Geek, met him. There was a couple other people down there as well. Supreme, thanks so much, buddy. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, another thing, I get to hang out with you guys for a little bit, and it spends time with you guys where I don't know if I don't watch other detailing channels, to tell you the truth. I'm subscribed to like Mastersons or Griots or McGuire's, but they don't put out near as many videos as like say I do. And obviously they don't do live streams or anything like that. But I just try. I figured this is one more way for me to get to hang out with you guys and spend some time with you guys. Answer questions right away. Like where Mastersons is only going to tell you Mastersons. McGuire's only going to tell you McGuire's. Griots is only going to tell you Griots. Auto Geek's only going to tell you their products. And where I can give you just a lot of over-the-counter stuff or just a smattering of what I've tried, Do you like Adam's Car Wash? I think that was really good, Adam. I would say it was a good, solid A product. I mean, it was decent all around. No complaints at all. Headlight restoration wipe. I don't understand how that's going to work, Aaron, because that's oxidization that's on your headlights. So you've got to get rid of that. Yeah, unknown. That would be actually pretty cool, wouldn't it? Darren, what's your favorite dash cleaner with a medium shine? Ooh, probably something like a McGuire's. McGuire's would probably be a good medium shine. McGuire's Ultimate. McGuire's Ultimate dash cleaner would probably give you a medium shine where it has a little bit of shine to it, but not too much. McGuire Supreme Shine obviously would be almost like the level of Armor All shininess, and I think you have like a natural shine. But Turtle Wax is a new one for 2018 that I just tried out. That's a natural shine. There is zero shine to it. Masterson's has a really good interior detailer. It has zero shine to it. And that you can clean all electronic surfaces, everything. It's really good. Thanks for tip sealing the headlights and taillights. Just obstacle glass cleaner is like a sealant from Moro cleaner. Really appreciate all the things. The thing is, Thor, I learn all these tips a lot of times from like the pros. So I tried out myself, and then I found out it's really good. And it is true because the UV sun rays will actually is what's eating away on your plastic on your headlights and stuff, and that's what starts turning it. Where let's say my old 1991 Prelude, well, it has pop-up headlights. Well, the headlights are actually glass when they're popped up, so the glass won't change. But because the newer lights are all plastic, that's what starts to turn when it gets eaten up. So if you put any kind of like a wax or like the sealant, especially on it like once a month or once every couple of months, it helps from the actually sun getting to the headlights and changing them. So pro tip there, that'll take you 2 minutes and help keep you from having to clean up the oxidation all the time. Do you think that Chemical Guys overprices some of the products? Are you talking about Chemical Guys? Yes, some of their products for sure overpriced. Other products, maybe not so much. As long as they're good quality products, I don't mind spending good money on. What was the first DA polisher used? Griot's Garage, 6-inch DA polisher. I still have it. Lifetime warranty. Excellent, excellent starter to intermediate polisher. Love it, love it, love it. Do you remember the game Call Doom and Wolfenstein? Of course, yeah. I was a teenager in the 90s. I didn't have a computer until I was after high school, but yeah, I definitely remember that. Know about. I don't know what you're saying. Have you tried the Chemical Guys interior cleaner? I was thinking about it. I have not, Dalton. What I plan on doing is going after I finish. Let's see, I've got I did the OxyClean. I did the Chemical Guys car wash you saw today. The last product I got to try is the Rain-X spray wax. Once I try that for you guys, then I will go back to Walmart and buy some more of those products, like the Chemical Guys and stuff like that. I'll do another live stream right from Walmart. We can go from there. Haven't I tried Wax God's interior detailer? No, I have not, Joker. He never sent it to me. Is McGuire's the best over-the-counter products? One of the best. Them and Mother's is probably the easiest to find over-the-counter that's really good. Eagle One's very good, but it's a little bit harder to get. But so for the easy ones like Walmart and all that stuff, yeah, McGuire's and Mother's, you won't have any issues with their stuff at all. On the live streams, look forward to more videos. What was the first thing that got you hooked into detailing your cars? When you buy your first car, how do I say this? Okay, well, when I was 16, for my Christmas present, my parents bought me an $800 Hyundai Excel. It was my very first car. It was stick shift. I had to learn how to drive stick shift when I was 16 because my car was stick shift. It was a pile of junk, but I took so much pride in that car that I would wash it every single week. I'd clean it up. I'd put wax on it. I'd put tire stuff on it, like Black Magic tire stuff. I used that all the time through the 90s, man. I loved that stuff. Great smell and great shine, but it slinged pretty bad. But I used that stuff all the time. And then I bought my first car on my own when I started working, my Chevy Beretta, and that thing was washed every single week. It was spotless. And I was so proud of it going to high school, and I took it to college. And then I got T-boned in that car. Somebody ran this light and T-boned me, and then that was the end of that. But when it was time, the fact that it gets back to where, you take pride in the products you own, and you really want to, you spend all that money on it, so you really want to baby it. That's me anyways. And so I always wanted to wax it, whatever I could to my cars, and that's what kind of got me started in all of it. Charge turtle wax over lemon air didn't last long. See, that mine lasted a pretty long time, Dalton. I don't know. I mean, mine's probably lasted in the GTR about a month at least already now. Now, granted, the GTR doesn't drive every day, so maybe that makes some difference, but I don't know. Are you going to eat Pringles this stream? No, but I do have goldfish. My son loves these things, absolutely loves them. So that's what I have out here right now on the table. Please do top wireless wash 2018. I could probably do that for you, Aaron. I've been trying to do more comparison videos. If you guys did see my Instagram, if you haven't followed me on Instagram, seriously, follow me on Instagram if you have Instagram. It's Accord79, just the same way it's spelled, ACC0RD79. Follow me right now on Instagram. And I show you guys what I'm doing. Sometimes after the video is already recorded, I'll put a live stream up and I'll just live stream, show you what the results are early. I'll take pictures. I'll show you what's coming up a week or two before you even see it. So I did a comparison, speed detailers. I did Adam's Detailer versus McGuire's Ultimate Detailer. I put the blue tape right down the middle. I sprayed it on the hood, and I went from there. So that video should be coming out probably in the next week. You'll see that video. So I do all kinds of stuff. I'm planning to do a lot more comparison videos, some more top pick videos, whatever you guys want. I'll try and get it out for you guys. So just bear with me. I only do 3 videos a week, and this live stream with you guys is technically my 4th video of the week. That's the way I see it. So hang in there with me, guys. I promise I will hook you guys up nonstop. It does, Jared. You are so right about the Lucas sled. It's so good, though, isn't it? It really is. My mom's going to end up paying $22,000 for a 2015 car. I may be thinking, like, you know, as long as you – my dad always said, if you're going to take my car and borrow it, whatever it has gas, you better fill it back up to that level. So if it's 3/4 of a tank, you better fill it up. But I used to – anytime I knew I was going to take it out or whatever, I would always wash it or whatever, and I'd wash the car. And they didn't care about the car. My parents – never really cared about cars, but I would still clean it up and stuff like that because I knew I was taking it out. So it was really big for me. Tried the Turtle Wax waterless wash. It was great. You know, Supra, for what you spend at $6 and change for it, it was really good. I was actually shocked. Now, could it be the lubricity kicked up a little bit more? Of course. But then again, they're at 6 something. So at the lubricity, they probably have to kick it up to $8 or $9. So, you know, that's the way you got to kind of think of it like that. So you go from there. I don't have a car. I just detail my parents' cars. Whatever it works, Jacob. I used to wash my parents' cars when I was 14, 15. Anytime we were getting ready to go on vacation somewhere like Disney World or wherever we were going to go up in like Tennessee or anything, I was the one that always washed the cars and did it. That was all me. They didn't clean the car. Charlie the Turtle Wax. Chad, have you ever heard of G-Technic? I think I have, Alex, but I'm not 100% sure. By the way, Sonax was there. I think Sonus is there. I don't know if they're a German company, but I know Sonax was there. Obviously, Flex is a German company. They were there today. What else was there? I think that's only 2 German companies that were there today. Harmony, use some water. What are your thoughts on just Supreme Racing concept? The Supra, from what I heard, they leaked the concept. It's going to be automatic transmission only, and it's only going to be 330 horsepower. At least the base model will be 330. And I'm thinking the 370Z came out in 2009, and it had 330 horsepower. You're coming out technically, I guess they're going to launch it in 2019 is what it's looking like. So it'll be 10 years old, and it's still going to be 330 horsepower. Are you kidding me? You need to be closer to 400 horsepower at launch because now the new, what is it, the Infinity Red is whatever, the new Infinity Coupe is 400 horsepower. I mean, it's like, come on, guys. And I guess the new Z, they're starting to have rumors about a new Z. Some people were saying it was going to be a joint venture with Mercedes. Then I heard that was squashed, but we'll see. But you figure the new Z then is going to have the same engine as the Infinity, and it'll have 400 horsepower. So it's like, you really got to step it up unless you're going to be a cheap price Supra. But if you're expecting Supra prices at $50,000, then that damn well better have like a 450 horsepower engine in it or something. But who knows? We'll see what happens. Yeah, my parents were the same way, Dalton. They never cared about stuff. Wait, your Instagram is Accord 79. Yes, it is Accord 79, buddy. It is exactly what it is. And yep. See, Instagram. Now, I don't have Snapchat or anything like that. I'm not a teenager. I don't have Snapchat, but I do have Instagram. You know, I've tried to, Dalton, I've tried to get my neighbors to let me borrow their cars. It's just slowly but surely. And a lot of times when I have the big camera out there on the tripod, I'm making videos for you guys. I have people that are coming down there, and then they'll stop right in front of my house. Literally stop there in front of the house, and then they just slowly start creeping on again. So I can see they're interested. They want to know what's going on. Maybe they want to come ask me, but they're too shy. Maybe they just want to ask if I'll do their car, which is fine as long as they let me use their car. That's fine. And if they tip me, then that's fine. But right now, I have so many products that I could literally try on their cars, and I wouldn't charge them anything. But if they threw me a tip on the side, that's cool. You know what I mean? V6 Camry is 301. Yeah. Have you seen, movie fan? Have you seen that new Honda Accord sales are supposedly not very good? They've only sold like 33,000 of the new body designs, where the new Camry for 2018 is sold like 55,000. So I guess it's some big drama right now that Honda's not moving enough, and people are bitching that Honda needed to have the V6 and they killed the V6 with this model. and where the Camry still offers the V6 and way more horsepower, as you just said. So I don't know. I see the brand new Accords everywhere. I think they're really pretty. Like I've said in the past, I don't care if Honda ever saw this in the future. If in, let's say, 2019, 2020, they decided, you know what, we're going to bring an American version Type R Accord over to America, I'd probably buy that. That would probably be my family car, because the way things are going, the GTR is going to be paid off in 2 years or less from now, and I can go buy another car. That way I don't have to sell my GTR in order to buy a four-door. Because by then, let's face it, I'm going to be getting older. I drive the minivan. It's such a comfortable, big vehicle to drive around in, but that's her car. So I need a vehicle for me that has more doors in it than just 2 doors. But that way I don't have to sell my GTR. It's mine, and I will never have to get rid of it. Man, a video makes me want to go out and clean my cars at midnight. You know, I've done that before a vacation. I've turned on all the outside lights, and I have one of those spotlights that you put out there, the work lights, and I put it out there in the driveway facing my house, and I've actually cleaned the car that way. It's pretty crazy, I know. Did you hear about the Acura building bringing back Type S? I heard that Honda was going to bring the Type S over for some of their Honda models, but there's also been rumors they're going to bring the Type R to the Accord, and rumors of the Type R Fit to America. So we'll see about that. I know it's all rumors like everything else. I'd love to see a new Prelude come back. I desperately think they need one, but they're all about SUVs nowadays, markets. They don't think they're going to care about that. Do you think the new microfiber towels at Walmart? I saw the new waterless ones. They're light blue or teal and waterless. They actually feel pretty good for what Walmart sells. I think they're decent. Not the best I felt, but they're decent. I saw people were going absolutely bonkers on that Detailing 101 Facebook group about they were like $1.50 for a 12-pack. These guys were quite literally clearing out every Walmart they could find, buying every single wipe they had, but they weren't quite made of microfiber. It was some like kind of nylon stuff, but they said they didn't care. They just needed something for their customers' cars and stuff. It was pretty crazy. How do you unscrew a 16-ounce chemical bottle? Please help. I don't know, buddy. If it's one of those locking ones, you'd probably have to force it off with like a clamp-on wrench. Trucker Forever, I use pliers. There you go, right there. I can't find you on Instagram. If you want the hookup, all you gotta do is Accord 79, ACC 0RD79. That's all it is. ACC 0RD79. When I tried to make this channel way back in the day, of course, Accord was already taken. Accord 79 was already taken, so I decided to change Accord, the O in Accord to a 0, and it worked, and I've left it ever since. I had it on my video game things and all that stuff for like, I don't know, like 15 years now, so that's basically how it came out. Thanks for all the free info. Going to watch all your older videos. Yeah, Thor, maybe the quality isn't as good in the older videos, but basically the information is about the same. So you shouldn't have too many problems with it. But I can tell, since I've spent so much money on the new camera, I include really good before and after videos now in the videos. I just feel like maybe that's helping the channel really boom a lot more. A lot more of these over-the-counter products for 2018 are now, of course, on the shelves. So I'm testing those out one by one. And I don't know what it is. The channel has just been like boom, boom, boom. Just subscribers are blowing up every day. I'm getting way more views. Normally this happens in the summer, but not this early in the year. So I'm really thankful for absolutely everything. I was shocked. I was like, dang, we're going to hit 20,000 soon. Now I'm getting 600 and some subscribers in the last month alone to date. I'm like, at this level, we could easily hit 25,000 by December, if not even push for 30,000. I mean, let's face it, the bigger you get, the more recognized you are. And then, of course, that leads to more companies saying, hey, why don't you try out our products? And, of course, that helps the channel. And then what I do is I say, hey, would you send me some products for giveaways? And they say, sure. And that's like Stoner Car Care said, you know what? We're going to send you some stuff for the 20,000 subscriber giveaway. And that's basically how it goes. And I'm like, cool. And that's just the way it goes. And then obviously I get free tickets to Detail Fest. I've been Meekum Auction. That was from 303. They sent me free tickets. I've been to Turtle Wax's headquarters. I've been invited to 303 headquarters. I've been invited to Stoner Car Care headquarters in Pennsylvania. They have open invites for me anytime they want to come up there. Stoner Car Care said something today about possibly getting possibly going to one of their they have a driving thing they're hooked up with. So we'll see what happens there. That'd be actually really cool. Driving school. They're one of the big sponsors of like Ford Racing Driving School or something like that. So we'll see. Like their Stoner Car Care has race cars. They actually race cars. They sponsor them. And the race car was there today. I got to meet one of the drivers. He's a really cool guy. Congrats. Thanks so much. Great report. Your before and after outro. What do you mean? I don't know. Adult not next to me. Dirt's tired gel. Luke's saying, you know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to do a comparison video between like wheel gels. So that should help out some people as well. So look for that in the next couple of weeks, probably the next couple of weeks, because I already have like 5 videos recorded. Now I just got to splice them all and slap them up on YouTube for you guys. Who's your overall favorite? Oh, I don't know, Chris. You know, you have some good companies I've tried. McGuire's makes some good stuff. Eagle One makes some good stuff. Mother's makes some good stuff. Wax Gods makes some amazing stuff. Limitless Car Care, every one of his products have been out of this world. Masterson's makes some really decent products. Adams has some really good products out there. I mean, you see what I'm saying? It's so hard when there's so many good companies that make great in all these different areas. It's like, I can't nail them down. You know what I mean? It's like, I just want them all, you know? That's the way I see it. Any tips on helping my subs grow? I don't know, buddy. Some days you get it, some days you don't. Back when I first started this channel, for a while there, I was doing really good, and then it just seemed to die off. I have people try and make videos and say, well, I'm going to do what you're doing. And I'm like, good luck, man, because I don't know how it happens. You just got to get noticed. That's the only thing I tell you. Get noticed. Watch the clickbait. I heard YouTube is really starting to cut down on clickbait videos now and not doing them. There's a lot of things in it. I heard YouTube right now wants people to put out like at least 4 to 5 videos a week if you really want to be in the top subscription box every single video, and suggested videos. There's all kinds of stuff, guys. Seriously. Now I heard you have to have videos that are 10 minutes longer or longer. YouTube really likes those people right now. I mean, the algorithm keeps changing and changing and changing. So it's like, I don't even know what to do, guys. I just put out videos, and if it works, it works. It doesn't, it doesn't. Thank God I have a main job. I don't have to fall back on this alone. So that's pretty good. As a matter of fact, funny thing is, I was asked today by somebody here that's in Central Florida. They said, hey, we do these car shows or car whatever, where we got to clean cars. And would you come and help us clean? We'll pay you and all that stuff. And we need extra hands to wash cars. That's all you have to do is wash them. You don't have to do anything special to it. But we need, I guess, would you help us wash? And I didn't say anything to him at the time. I was just quiet about it. I ride a bike. Yeah, I ride 2 motorcycles. You know me. I love these people that spam. Guys, you can't come in my YouTube channel and spam that you want people to come sub to your channels. YouTube is flagging the crap out of your stuff. And 2, that's kind of rude. I'm just going to tell you right now, that's kind of rude for you asking for subs and coming in my channel and doing that. But literally, YouTube is flagging the mess out of your comments. Your comments are all blocked. So please understand that. You know, it'd be like, Target people going into Walmart and being like, hey, Target, hey, you guys come over here to Target. You know, don't go to Walmart. It's kind of a little bit rude, you know. I mean, maybe it's not against the law, but it's a little rude. But yeah, YouTube is straight up flagging a couple of comments right now saying, hey, come subscribe to my channel and stuff like that. I'm getting it over here on the right. Just letting you guys know, YouTube flags that instantly. So it's pretty funny. When is Masterson going to make paint correction? I heard sometime this year, but I don't know, Aaron. I haven't talked to him in about a week or 2, so I don't know. Favorite Chemical Guys product probably is Chemical Guys Jet Seal. I like it the most. More people. Little Red Devil. You don't spam a channel. Grayport Media. You're spamming in the thing. Guys, you're getting flagged left and right. You can't be doing that. YouTube automatically catches you. And honestly, come on, be polite to me and my channel. That's all I'm going to say. Be polite. You know, I don't go asking stuff, so just be polite. But you're getting flagged anyways. YouTube's already caught your stuff, so just letting you know. Not this time, Dalton, but last week you were getting flagged pretty hard. I'm just letting you know. And there was somebody else, O&R Reviews or something like that. He kept trying to come in and beg for people to come view him. So I finally had to put him on timeout. And I was like, dude, you got to stop. You have to cut back a little bit, buddy. So, but yeah, I've got a few people getting blocked. It's pretty funny. Have you ever dropped your wash mitt? Not that I remember, because, you know, the wash mitt has a little thing that tightens around your wrist right here. So it usually doesn't. I'd have to probably like sling it really hard in order for me to actually make it come off. But that's probably about it. I appreciate that, Adam. I know a lot of people aren't too happy about it. I've definitely gotten a couple interesting comments already about that video. So I don't expect it. Like I said, the white knights for that company are coming out already. But, you know, I got to give it where it's shot. Maybe if it was around $8, I'd say it would be a much better deal. But at 16 something, I think you can do a lot better out there. And 1 ounce per gallon. Okay, let's do the math. If it's 64 ounces and they say 1 ounce per 5 gallons, that means you get 64 washes. I agree. You get a ton of bang for your buck, but it's really watered down car soap. So it's like, do I want a bunch of watered down car soap like a Black Magic or Armor All car soap, or do I want something that's really quality? And I don't care if it's less because I'm going to get a better bang for my buck out of it quality wise. I'd rather take quality than I'd rather take quantity, but that's just me. Everybody's different, and that's what makes America and the world great. Jet Seal or Butter Wet Wax. Butter Wet Wax is a carnauba. Jet Seal is a sealant. Jet Seal will last you forever, a good 10, 12 months. But then what you do is you put Butter Wet Wax on top of it the next day, and you'll get that extra warm, rich color pop. That's what you should do. I have not tried Jay Leno's Garage. What are your thoughts on sheepskin wool? I have one of them, Aaron. They're decent stuff right now, but I usually have the dreadlocks and microfiber mitts. That's what I have. I've got like 5 of those. And every about 5-6 months, I rotate them out. So 5-6 months, I go buy another one, and then that one maybe goes to the other cars that I don't care about as much. But the GTR, literally the GTR has its own mitt. It only is used for the GTR, and that's it, to help cut down on swirls. And that's the way I do it. I just kind of rotate them out, and then the others, the old ones, become like wheel mitts and stuff like that. That's what I do with it. It's pretty crazy. And then eventually I just throw them away. I don't really care anymore because I figure I got at least a year or 2 use out of them after the whole cycle goes through, and then I just toss them because I have like 8 or 9 like lined up there just drying at any given time. Have you had any problems with Adams? No, I have not, Jared. They've made decent products, never a single one. I need new wash buckets. Yes, Home Depot sells them for $5, dude. I have like one of them. As a matter of fact, Grit Guard, you know the company that makes the grit guards in the bottom? They're there at Auto Geeks Detail Fest, and they give away buckets and has a big thing that says Grit Guard on the side. I've got like 3 of them now, and they give them away every single Detail Fest. Just have to go up there and they have a big table and they give them away. They give away all kinds of stuff too. All these things are just giving away promo stuff left and right. I use a Griot's Garage waffle weave towel. Now, Griot's Garage has a new towel that's not waffle weave, but I have 2 waffle weave towels from Griot's Garage. I have a video on it. Feel free to look it up. It's when I have my 370Z. You'll see it's like 3 feet wide, and it has these little cup holes in it, so you put your hands in the cups, and you just kind of slowly drag it across the top, and you can literally dry off your car in like 5 minutes or less. It's so fast. It's just like one side of the car, go to the other side, dry that side of the car, and then just fold it in half and all the way down the side of the car twice, and then go around the back and the front. That's it. It's so fast. I love it. It's like $26 for it, but the thing is, it really is massive. Now, many companies make them now, but it's just the ones I personally have. Maybe I'll try the new Black Magic in the future. We'll see. Friend of mine only uses 1 bucket and multiple wash mitts per wash. The way I see it is, you know, if the pros are doing it and these guys are recommending it nonstop, the 2-bucket method, I'll use the 2-bucket method. Those little big wash buckets that you get at Home Depot, the 5-gallon buckets, are only a couple dollars. Why not? Get 2 grit guards. Grit guards are dirt cheap. Throw them in the bottom of the buckets, and you really help prevent the dirt or any debris getting back in your car's paint. So every time I pull the mitt off the car, I go straight into the clean water bucket, rinse it off, and then I come back to the soapy water bucket and I go to the next panel. Every single time. I do not want to drag any stuff on there, and I really want to cut down on any possible swirls I might inflict on the car. What's better for drying, waffle weave or normal? Either or, it's your type of thing. Usually waffle weave has a little bit more absorbency rate than the regular, but, you know, it's whatever, guy. You know, it's not going to affect anything one way or another. Give it a shot yourself. Buy both. Have fun. Do what I do. Buy everything and then try it for yourself. So you have your own idea, but spend money like I do. You know, like I said, I have my stuff side aside for taxes that I have to claim and stuff like that. It's because, you know, I'm just like, oh my God, I was just looking through all the stuff I ordered. Not talking about the stuff I buy in stores but only the stuff online. And it was just hundreds of dollars. And I was like, oh my gosh. But you know what? I do it for fun. I love it. And spread it out over a year. It's not the end of the world. Has your wife ever washed a car? She's told me she's washed a car maybe once or twice in her whole life. That's it. Or literally her little old red Hyundai Accent that she had all from college, all the way through med school, all the way through residency in the hospital and all that stuff until we were married. That thing, I probably washed it more than she ever did. It was just caked full of junk half the time. Exactly, radioactive. Many companies have it. Just go with it from there. Like again, chemical guys, I like their happy ending towels. They're really big. They're really soft. These are things that I like from chemical guys. I just wish their soaps were better. I wish they weren't so watered down. If they weren't, dude, 2 thumbs up. They smell great. Especially like the foam gun stuff does really good. So it's like, come on, let's just step it up more, you know? I heard that as well, Alex. I heard Chemical Guys is made in China. Can't confirm that, but I've heard it from inside sources that Chemical Guys products are made in China. Can you leave soap in your foam cans? I have. I have, and it worked just fine because all it is a mixture of water and soap. So it's like, it's not going to do anything, but I have definitely done it before and it still worked. Would I let it sit there forever? Because obviously eventually the water is going to evaporate. No. But a couple of days to a week or two, we should be fine before you really have to do it again. Forgot to mention, thanks so much, Whitman. I appreciate that. Just curious, have you ever been to an automated car wash? Yes, I have. What ratio of soap and water do you recommend for soap can? Each one is different. I think with Mr. Pink or Honeydew Snow Foam or the Masterson Snow Foam, it's 2 ounces. That's all it is. So squirt, 2 full ounces. And then the rest hot water. So fill it up with it to hot water. I think it's like almost full, like 3/4 of the way full or something with hot water or warm water from your tap. And then just put 2 full squirts, 2 ounces in it. And that's all you need, honestly, 2 ounces, and that's it. So one of those bottles are 16 ounces. So you get 8 spray foam car washes out of those. So that's a good deal. $9. I get 8 car washes out of it. That's fine. Then again, I have no problem with those products. Ever do an engine shampoo? I have actually cleaned it with degreaser and stuff like that, Will, and I've cleaned my engines pretty good. I've used Chemical Guys Orange Degreaser and Masterson's Degreaser, heavy-duty degreaser on my engines, and man, they're completely spotless. They look great. All that old oil, engine leaking over the years, all gone, spotless. If you ever live in an apartment condos and you can't DA polisher, means you have to polish by hand. Why can't you do a DA polisher? When I lived in an apartment in Clearwater, Florida, I worked for my job in Clearwater for almost 2 years there across the bay from Tampa. Mine didn't have a car wash facility or anything like that. They had like a car cleaning area, but that was it. Like had vacuums and stuff in it. So what I would do is I'd bring all my stuff in a 5-gallon bucket and I'd go to one of those do-it-yourself car washes down the street from my apartment. They're on US 19 in Clearwater at like midnight, and I would actually use only their water to wash down the dirt on the car and fill up my buckets with water. But I'd bring all my own soap. I'd bring everything myself. And that's the way I cleaned it all. But yeah, DA polisher, why couldn't you do it in your own apartment? Get an extension cord and do it right there in your driveway if you park right next to your apartment. I used to park right in front of my apartment every day if I could. If not, I'd park it across the way because I wanted it basically right in front of my house. Look up Chemical Guys Orange Degreaser and look up the Masterson's Degreaser. Both of those are engine cleaning videos where I actually clean the engine with it. And they're spotless. I'm telling you, both are great products. Really, they're. Thank you so much, Music. I appreciate that. I really do. What would you do if brake dust is caked up on your wheel bearing? Honestly, just spray it all in. Spray the wheel cleaners. You should be fine. If Master's a new company, why is it's part of his. It's a part of his family's company. Masterson's has been around since the 40s. He's just doing a branch of Masterson's. It's just Masterson's Car Care that's there. But he said his family has a automotive shop where they do custom cars and all this stuff out there. And so he just does the car detailing side of Masterson's. So hope that helps you some. Can you use just soapy water to clay bound? You can for sure, trucking. Just make sure you got some good lubricity in there. You don't want to be dragging that clay bar across with just water on it. Just understand that. Does GTR have a clear bra? It does not. Trucking forever, you use that. Okay. Man, we're doing pretty good right now, guys. Like I said, I'm not going to stay up late, guys, because it is 12:39. I'll probably shut this off in about 20 more minutes or so. I've got to get up in the morning again. I'm thinking about going to Detail Fest again, but we've got a lot of stuff going on. And I can't stay up late tonight, gentlemen. I just can't. I've got a lot of stuff going on here this coming week. And it was just a spur of the moment thing. I was like, at 20,000, I was like, I'm going to get on there. I'm going to do a live stream just for 20,000. I got to do it. I was thinking about holding it off till tomorrow night. I was like, no way. I'm having a live stream with you guys tonight for 20,000 just to get hyped. I know I'd have a lot more people in the evening if I did it like a Sunday evening, but I don't care. I was just like excited. I'm like, yes, we're there, buddy. We're there. So we'll see. Yeah, it's 9:40 in California, but it's 12:40 in the morning here. You can cover your alternator, you might want to cover your fuse box unless it's already sealed, but just any electrical thing that you're worried about, just get like an old Walmart plastic bag and like wrap it around there. That's all you have to do, honestly. Did you meet the owner of Turtle Wax? I have not. Turtle Wax, from what I understand, is a family-owned company, and all I know is they're multimillionaires and they're based out of Chicago. But when I went to Turtle Wax's headquarters, I only met like the people that are there. I've never actually met the anybody more than like just like the bosses that are there. That's all I met. I didn't. The owners, I guess they like typical hire everybody else to do it. Car wipe blades. I like Bosch, and I've had Rain-X before. Those are usually some really good ones I like to use a lot. See, there you go, Dalton's using them. What's up, Vincente? How you doing, buddy? Just got my IK sprayer and I love it. The foam cannon is just a pump sprayer. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. It's like an aerosol pump thing, and you just like go around and spray. I know exactly what you're talking about. A lot of companies now make those. A lot of them now. Bear with me. I'm a little bit thirsty. Hanging out with you guys, just chilling out, just drinking a Mountain Dew. It's pretty cool. All right, guys. So I need your opinion. I don't know what video I'm going to release for you guys on Monday. I'm either going to do a 4-way tire shine comparison, or I'm going to do the Adams Detailer versus Meguiar's Ultimate Detailer. Which video of those two would you like to see on Monday? What of those two would you like to see? I already recorded each one of them, but I'd like to see which one you like to see. So it's a 4-way tire shine comparison, or it's Adams Car Care versus Meguiar's Ultimate Detailer comparison. You let me know in the comments below, and I'll make that happen for Monday. That'll be your video for Monday. And we'll go there. Tire shine detailer. Oh my God, you guys are like one. Now, okay, but details. Tire shine. It looks like we're going with detailers this time, guys. It looks like there's a lot of people. All right, so I have already done it. It'll be out for Monday then. I just put it blue tape straight down the middle of the blue car's hood. It's covered in pollen. It was literally like a day or two after I washed it. And that will be out Monday then. I'll put out detailer versus detailer, head-to-head competition, Adams versus Meguiar's Ultimate, right down the middle. And then following Monday, I'll go ahead and do tire shine for you guys. But again, I ask you guys, I comment in there, so what you guys would like to see between the products, the videos I have, and that's what you can expect. So thanks so much for the input. I really do appreciate it. And that's the thing. I can come to you and ask you what you would like to see. And then because of that, I usually get a lot better views than when I don't do it. So again, 2 thumbs up goes back to you guys again. What else was I going to do? In the future, I'm going to do a lot of foam cannon tests for you guys. A lot of people have been asking about, would you test this car soap or that car soap or this car soap in the foam cannon? And I said, sure. So what I can do is make a couple short videos that are only like a couple minutes, like 2 or 3 minutes long video for you guys. That way you guys can enjoy those ones on like off days. I try and keep product reviews out for like a Wednesday and Saturday. And then on Mondays, it'll be maybe a comparison videos or like some smell test videos or something like that. So I'll put those kind of videos because people were asking me about this. Can I try this in the foam cannon? Yes, I'll gladly try this in the foam cannon. They asked me for wax gods. Would you try wax gods in the foam cannon? Would you try limitless car care in the foam cannon? They just keep asking me for all this stuff. And the cool thing is, once I have the foam cannon out, I just got to, pour more in and then just go from there. It's really easy. So, yeah, I'll be glad to try this stuff out. I'll be glad to try all kinds of stuff in the foam cannon for you guys. How old am I, Matthew? I'm 38 years old. I'm an old man now. Did you get excited when your cars Get dirty because, you know, the good thing about when they get dirty is you guys can see a proper before and after. Now, what I try and do now in all my videos is show you a before and after. So that way you guys can really get a good comparison with it. And so I hope you guys really enjoying that. I hope you're enjoying the quality of the new 4K camera and the new audio. So it's not as windy as before. I mean, I think maybe a combination of all this is really helping the channel. And I just hope you guys really enjoy it. I mean, that's what it comes down to. I don't buy it because of me. I do it because I want to make my channel better and take it to the next level. And if I have to spend money in order to do so, so be it. Sometimes you got to invest in your channel to make it better. Have I tried the Rain-X wiper blades? No, I haven't, buddy. I've tried Rain-X wiper blades in the past, but never any of these new, I guess, ones, or like the ones you're talking about. Can you try a hose foam cannon? Oh, that's called a foam gun. A foam gun is when it connects to your hose, like a nozzle. A foam cannon is when it connects to your pressure washer. And then, yes, I've already done that. The Chemical Guys foam gun, look it up. I've already tried it out. It's really good. Yeah, exactly. You're right about that, Dalton. You are right about that. I find that the over-the-counter soaps do really good in the foam gun versus the foam cannon. Foam cannons, you have to add a lot of soap to it for some of the over-the-counter stuff. Test McGuire's Gold Class in the foam cannon. I think I have, didn't I? I think I have. Go back and some of my videos from probably about last summer. I think I did. Have you tried Magic Eraser on leather seat? I have. I tried the Turtle Wax one about a year or two ago. It's all right, but it kind of starts to fall apart in your hands. It's just like a real eraser. What do you think of Ammo? I have never tried it either. I would hope it would be good because he is an amazing detailer. Been around for years. He does really high-end stuff, so I'd hope he has really good products, but honestly, I've never tried them. Did you shake up the Chemical Guys citrus wash? I usually try and shake up everything to get the base rolling and stuff like that before I make a video, just in case like you think that it settles, because, you know, I don't think it's going to settle. Obviously, there's nothing settling there at all, as you can see in it. But I try and give it a little bit of a shake, that kind of thing. So, but as you can see, it's not like there's contents. Like sometimes, if you notice, if you leave a wash and wax sitting for a long time, the wax material actually will start settling down here. It's pretty crazy. If you let a car wash soap for months, sit for months on end, you can actually see that. Auto Glim, I think they were out there at Detail Fest as well. I don't remember that well, though. There was a lot of little smaller companies there that I kind of like breezed through. Do you like detailing the inside, outside of the cars better? Outside, because outside is what everybody sees. So I like to have the outside pop. Even though with my wife's van yesterday, I took everything out. The whole back end. We leave the third row down, like completely folded in the back seat. So that way, you know, we have all this huge load area in it. It was full of crap. I mean, full, guys. I went like this. Took it up to the front door and went, I mean, just had a pile like this. All that baby stuff, everything. I mean, I wiped down all the seats, all the floors, all the railings, all the inside door panels, everything. The back panels around the back inside, everything got wiped down on the van yesterday. I mean, I use that new Turtle Wax Power Out interior cleaner everywhere, and it works really good. Zero shine to it all, but it cleaned up everything. That Chemical Guys stuff, yeah, it is pretty watery. I mean, you know, it's just the way it goes. She tries dish soap in the foam cannon. I don't want to try that. Let's strip my wax. Best leather cleaner. Ooh, I like Mother's VLR. I like a couple actually out there. Mother's, McGuire's, Wax Gods is good. Stoner Car Care makes a good one. Masters makes a really good one. I'm trying to think. Turtle Wax makes a decent one too, from what I remember. But there's some really decent ones out there. Turtle Wax Carnauba or car shampoo, it does smell good. It really does. Even my wife, when she was here that night, the one night I was live streaming, she thought it was really good. Worst products I've used, probably Black Magic car soap was one of the worst I've used. That was pretty watered down. It was pretty trashy. Still got Chemical Guys products at Walmart. Keep looking. Try your AutoZone as well. I heard AutoZone also has it. My name is Chad. What are you going to try VS test? I was supposed to try it last week. Things came up and I didn't get it done like I thought I did. I just got the car washed and I did the tire one with the Mother Speed Shine. You guys got to see that one, the new Speed Shine for 2018. I did that day, and I did the Carnauba wash, but I didn't do anything else, so I do apologize. I swear they're bitter wet wax. This has been watered down. It used to be thick. Now it's like gel. That it's just the way it goes, man. You know, when companies can get away with cutting their product like a drug dealer cuts his drugs down, they do it. You know, that maximizes profits, and that's why I call some companies out on it. What's the products for Plasti Dip? I don't know, brother. I don't use Plasti Dip. I think Plasti Dip is so like 2 or 3 years ago, man. It's like it's time to let it go. Let it go. But probably any cleaner will be fine for it. What is the best soap to strip wax preparing to re-wax it? Probably Turtle Wax's Max Power or Chemical Guys Citrus Wash. Though not this citrus wash, but the one that comes in a yellow bottle, a yellow 16-ounce bottle. If you use it at its max level, it will strip the wax. Just understand that. Oh, by the way, this says made in California, USA, right here. Some people are saying a lot of Chemical Guys are made in China. Probably a lot of them are, but this product is actually made in California. Best wax. For red cars, you really want to make that color pop. Go with some kind of carnauba wax. So over the counter, probably like a McGuire's Gold Class, Mother's carnauba wax. Things online would probably be, man, I have Pinnacle from Auto Geek, the Pinnacle Sovereign. Oh God, it's stellar. Any type of carnauba wax though will make that red pop. It won't last as long as synthetic wax or a sealant, but man, it just looks really good with carnauba. The best thing you can always do is put a sealant on it first, and then come back and put the carnauba on it. So you're still getting the protection for a long time, but you're getting the amazing rich color pop of the carnauba on top. That's the way to do it. I do that to my motorcycle. You'd be surprised. I use all Masterson's products. He has the sealant, he has the cleaner and all that stuff. So I cleaned my whole bike down, the new little Honda Grom, because it was really getting dirty. And then I applied sealant to it, let it sit for whatever time, wiped it all down. And then I came back with his carnauba wax and put it on top. And dude, it looks amazing. The beading and sheeting is great. It's easy to get the dirt off with it, and it's going to protect those plastics for years and years to come. McGuire's Ultimate Wheel Cleaner. I'm sorry if I got off things. The Turtle Wax, we have some cleaner in it. Turtle Wax up. I think their one basic one does, yeah. Do wash and wax? Do you have wax in your car? Do wash and wax soaps actually wax? Very, very thin layer, Jazz. Just a very thin layer. Not like what you would do as like a proper waxing. Any progress on the white prelude? Okay, I called on that on Friday, and I was like, look, bitch, I've been having my car in 5 months. I want my damn car back. And I didn't say it like that, but I told him, I was like, look, I haven't had my car in 5 months. I get that the company who had it before you at the shop went out of business. That's what happened. The shop went out of business. He took over the shop, and he said, look, I'll fix your car for you. And I was like, cool, let's get it done. He told me he bought a new relay in. It's not the relay in the car. He thinks it's now the computer that's bad in it. So he's trying to find a computer right now to put in the car. And that's taken him a long time. I said, I'm at the point now where I really want my car back. I said, if not, I'm almost considering selling it at this point. And I have Auto Trader's little a message notifier. One thing I told you guys for years I always wanted is a little toy car or something like that. What is a Honda CRV from like 2000, 2001. During those 2 years, the Honda CRV, they made it in Electron Blue Pearl. So that would give me a 4-door car from my son, a reliable Honda that's much newer than the 91 Honda, and it would only cost like $3 or $4 grand. But just finding them is really rare because that color was really rare. And I'm like, that would be a decent little daily with a 4-door to hold me over without having to buy anything expensive for a while. Because, of course, with the GTR payments, I'm not worried about buying anything right now. Off topic, do you know what would be a good repellent for spiders? I don't know. We have a pest control that comes out to our house. And anytime I see anything I want out, they come and spray it. I found when we first moved in, within the first like month or two, I found like 1 or 2 black widows in the garage. And I was like, hell to the no. And I killed them with Raid. Those bitches don't like to die either. I was just like soaking it with Raid, and it was still moving. And I was like, damn, die. Anyways, they have some really high chemical stuff. And they said, don't worry, we're going to come back out. And they sprayed all the garage. There's the closets inside the garage. They sprayed absolutely everything. And I've never seen one again since then. I get those little cobweb type of spiders, but never seen a black widow since. So it works for me. Yeah, it's been away forever. It's probably covered in pollen, just debris and everything right now. I mean, at this point, what I'm thinking, if I ever do get it back, is I'd like to go take it. Second gear slips a little bit in it. Then again, the damn thing is what, 26, 27, 27 years old now. So I'd like to the transmission swapped, or not swapped, but just, fixed, because it's an automatic transmission. Just have a remanufactured transmission put in, and then just have like a Mako spray paint job done to it, just to really spruce it up. Because I put a brand new air conditioner in. It has all new seals on the engine, new belts and everything. So it'll start up. It just once it turns off, it won't come back on again, because it's for some reason isn't charging the battery. They tested the alternator, it works fine, so they don't know what's going on with it. That's the problem. It's an electrical problem. Have you tried Sonax wash and wax? I've just tried their Sonax wash. It was actually pretty decent stuff. You're right about that. Hello, I am from Rushan. What's up, Rushan? How you doing, buddy? It's hard to find a good mechanic, dude. Oh my God, people here in Kissimmee, they're the laziest people I've ever seen. Even the people that come into work at my job, they work 2 or 3 days a week and they just don't show up anymore. And you're like, why did you take a job if you don't want to work? And they're like, well, I'm going to go somewhere and make more. You're like, no, you're not. This is a job where you're here for a couple of years and you make a lot of money. In a couple of years of that job, you're still making nothing. How is it driving with no AC? I drove that car with no AC for years. You get used to it. I mean, just drive with the windows down the whole time, and I was fine. You just suck it up and go on with it. During the winter, it's fine because the heater always worked in it. That's a good time to drive that car. But during the summer, if it was really brutal, I just wouldn't drive that car, and I would just drive my blue car because the AC worked. But last year, I put a whole new AC unit in, everything, the dryer, the evaporator, and the compressor itself. Everything was brand new I put in it. So it works fine. And just now we're having electrical problems. And I'm like, oh my God, it's not one thing or it's another, Aaron, you probably want to get a degreaser, buddy. Look up my videos on, Chemical Guys, Orange Degreaser, or Masters' Degreaser. Either one of those 2 videos, look them up. All you got to do really is get some Walmart plastic bags, anything electrical you're worried about, like a fuse box or alternator. If you're worried about those things, get one of those Walmart bags, put it on there, just tape it on there so no water can get on there. Soak the living crap out of your engine with the degreaser, like have it the diluted version in a big spray bottle, because those 2 products from those 2 companies come fully concentrated, so you got to dilute it. Soak it. I mean, soak every inch of the whole thing. Then get in there with a brush and stuff like that and just kind of just work it all in there. Spray it off with the hose, take your plastic baggies off, you're done. You could, like, if the electrical box is dusty or whatever, wipe it down with a detail or something like that, just so it looks clean as well. But that's all it is, man. There's really nothing. It's all cut and dry. Just cover up your electronics, electrical equipment. You'll be good to go. That's all you have to do, buddy. It's really simple. Texas had no AC. You do. You just get used to it, Super Dave. I mean, I've lived in Florida my whole life, and I've had a couple cars with no AC. When I was going through college, I tried to stay out of debt, so I bought old Mercury Cougar. I had an old Honda Accord, and they had no AC. They both ran, but they didn't have any AC, so I just was like, whatever, windows down, and I just drove it every day. So it was really no big deal. You just kind of got used to it, like you said. With Turtlewax's power outline, have you tried their carpet cleaner? I have not. I think I have their new stuff in the product and the thing, but I haven't tested out. Yesterday, I tested out their new interior detailer that cleans all the interior, like surfaces. And by the way, that's really good. Zero shine at all. Really good. Yeah, that's a good point there. What kind of cars have AC? Many cars. They usually have AC, but they usually break over time. I know one Prelude Electron Blue Pearl. Yeah, that would be a good deal, Dalton. No, the only thing that holds me back, Dalton, from buying a used Electron Blue Pearl, sentimental reasons. I know it's funny. I know it's stupid, but for sentimental reasons, I just don't want to get rid of my car. When we got married, we used that car when we drove off. When all the years we were dating, I had that car. As a matter of fact, when I went to take the car loan out for the Honda Prelude back in 2006, me and my wife at the time were just starting to date, and I was like, hey, I got to go to the bank. Will you want to go with me? And she's like, sure. We both went to the bank together, and they thought we were married. And I'm like, no, we're just dating, and she's coming with me for a thing. So we've had the car since then. Obviously, in 2000, when I bought my Honda Accord Coupe, fully laminated with leather and everything, they had a Prelude on the floor, and they were trying their best to talk me into it. They're like, look, you're going to save thousands of dollars. We'll sell this one faster than we'll sell the Honda Accord. They literally were like, we can get you in this car for $20,000. With the Accord, you're going to be spending $25,000. Why don't you get that? They even tried talking me into the Electron Blue Pearl EM1 Honda Civic. They're like, we can get you that one for $18,000 brand new. And I was like, nah, I really want the leather and the Accord. I thought the Accord was more luxurious than those other cars. And then in 2001, they brought out the Electron Blue Pearl Prelude, and I was like, no, I would have bought that one instead. I remember it was sitting on the, when you go to the dealership, you get your oil change and stuff. I remember sitting in there, and they had the Electron Blue Pearl Prelude sitting in the showroom floor in 2001. I was like, oh, no, I would have bought that car instead of the Accord any day of the week. But you look back and, like I said, I would have saved $5,000 by buying the Prelude over the Accord, and you just didn't know. I had no idea there was going to be that color was going to be coming out. And it's just the way it goes. You just don't know. What does your shirt say? It's Meekum Car Auction. It says Meekum Auctions, Kissimmee, Florida. And it's the state of Florida. And that's what it is. This is from when they were here in January. Meekum Car Auction is literally like 5 minutes from my house at the Kissimmee Fairgrounds right there. That's where it is. So that's when I got it. Remember, 303 Products gave me VIP passes. That's when I went. I made that video for you guys showing you what it kind of, just a little bit of it. There's like 3,000 something cars there. It's nuts. It's pretty crazy. So there you go. That's what it is. I've lived over here, Pensacola, Florida. Graduated high school in Jacksonville, Florida. I was born in down here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Lived in Hollywood, Florida. I lived in Clearwater, Florida, which is over here in Tampa Bay. And now I live in Central Florida in Kissimmee. So I've lived every corner of Florida. My trim is just the regular standard trim. Let it go of your white Prelude. Aaron, I'm almost at the point where I probably will, but then again, if with electrical problems, nobody's going to give me anything for it. They're going to be like, electrical problems? Oh, hell no. And last year I put $1,100 into the brand new air conditioning system, $1,100, and now it's like, really? What am I going to do? Let it go for $500? It sucks. What's up, Iron Addict? How you doing? What's your go-to car wash and why? Oh my God, Aaron, I get that all the time, buddy. I'm all over the map when it comes to car washes, dude. I'm over the counter would be your probably easy to find ones would be Mother's Wash and Wax, Eagle One, Nano Wash, or definitely Meguiar's Gold Class. Those three over the counter all day long, where you'll get decent quality all around for the like $6, $7, $8 mark, and you won't have any complaints about it. Higher end ones would be your like Adams, Limitless Car Care, Wax Gods. Those are probably ones that you'll have to order online, but those quality is going to be up a notch, at least a notch or two up from those other ones I said. 20,000. What's your goal for 2018? My goal for 2018 is either 25 to 30,000. 25,000 would be great. 30,000 would be wonderful. Hi, I'm new. What's up, Scott? How you doing, bud? Congrats. Thanks so much, Aaron. Yeah, 30,000 is like would be a dream goal. 25,000 is a realistic goal. Anything beyond that would just be yay, that kind of thing. That's the way I see it. That's the kind of way I consider all this kind of stuff. And I don't want to build myself up thinking that like the last month and a half I've been doing really good. Sub growth is really booming. The views are way up there now. Everything is doing really good. Now, I don't know if it's just spring now and everybody wants to see the new products and everybody's getting ready to clean their cars now. I don't know. So I'm just going to keep riding out the wave and see what happens. I mean, if it keeps growing, that's great. If not, it's the way it is. If you go into my analytics, you'll see it do this every year. It goes up and down, up and down. In the spring, all the views are way up here. By the summer, it's pretty good peaking out, but by the fall, it starts going back down again. And that's generally the way it goes because people, once it starts getting colder again, and people stop detailing their cars as much, and they just don't care anymore. But once the spring comes, boom, it jumps up like that every single year without fail. How do you like the Infiniti FX35? They're very nice vehicles, very nice vehicles. I've got no issues with it. What is your school? What is your school when you're 13? Like elementary school? Or is that what we're talking about? Because 13, what was I, like 7th grade? Is that right? Dude, the Fuso is holding up really good, as if you saw in that one video today. It's holding up really good. Thank you so much, GL. I really appreciate that. Yeah, 13 would be, what is that, about 7th or 8th grade at 13 years old? I don't remember, honestly. That was, Yeah, I was 7th or 8th grade, somewhere around there. I was living in Pensacola, Florida, way up here in the Panhandle. That's where Pensacola is. I was way up there when I was in part of elementary to middle school, and then my parents moved. My dad's job went over to Jacksonville, Florida, over here on the opposite side of the state, and that's where I went to high school and started college there. Then I moved back to Pensacola for the University of West Florida, and then I moved down here to Kissimmee 5.5 years ago, where I live now, Kissimmee, Florida. Are you going to finish what? The bottle. What? How do you remove deep scratches? Okay. The problem here's the way it goes. If you're down to the metal, you're really not going to remove it because that's going to need to be color corrected in order to get that up again. If you're not down to the metal yet, you're probably going to have to go to a compound and then a polish. But you always do want to do a small test spot first with like a polish because it's not going to cut as much as a compound. And then if you still feel like you need to go lower, then you can go to a more aggressive compound, and then you can work your way back to a polish to make it nice and smooth again. And then you can go from there. But if it's all the way down to the metal, you're kind of SOL without doing proper paint correction. I'm 16 and junior in the youngest in high school. I think I was 17 as a junior. I was one of the oldest ones in my class. You know, when you're my birthday's in October, and you had to be a certain age by September 1st or whatever it is. Well, because my birthday fell in October, I was rolled back to the next class. So I was one of the oldest in my class every single year. So I was either, if I wasn't the oldest, I was within like a month of being the oldest kid in my class every single year. Even though I don't look my age, I was the oldest. What should you do a mid-muffler delete on the GTR? What, Javier, after the GTR is paid off, I'm hoping to have it paid off in less than 2 years now because I just bought it last January. There's a company called Speed by Design. They make a lot of fabrication for GTRs. They're probably the biggest GTR fabricator that makes all kinds of stuff. They have the full kit from the headers, the air intake, the headers, all the way back to the catback exhaust, the whole way back to the exhaust. Anyways, and it comes with like a Cobb tuning and all that stuff. And to get like, I think it's just over 600 wheel horsepower is right around $5,000. And so that's what I was looking to possibly do, but not until it's paid off. And if my wife, let's say, suddenly has another kid in a year from now or 2 years from now, then I'm going to have to pay off the GTR and look at buying a 4-door car sooner. So that's where I'm at right now. You know what I mean? 2001. Yeah, I was already out of high school by 2001. Do you Sonax? I've tried 2 Sonax products. I've tried their wheel cleaner and I've tried their car wash. I tried them out in January. So feel free to go back probably about 15 videos and you'll see them in there. The wheel cleaner is good, but it stinks really bad. And the car soap's pretty good. Dumb question, but what are headers? That is the part of the exhaust that comes directly out of the engine. The exhaust that comes directly out to the bolts to the engine, and then it goes down and under the car and runs back to where it meets your catalytic converter, and then the catalytic converter all the way to your exhaust. So the headers are what actually connects to the actual engine. It kind of looks like fingers like this. If you look at it, it goes like this, or the side. Sometimes it's on the front, and then it goes down into one pipe and then runs right to the catalytic converter back, and then all the way to the exhaust. What's up, Adam? What's going on, buddy? What up, Carlos? What up? I see y'all coming in here, trickling in here late at night. I'm not going to stay up late, guys. It'll probably be 20, 30 more minutes max, guys. I've got to get up early in the morning. This was a spur-of-the-moment thing because of 20,000 subscribers, so I had to do it. Normally, I would do this on a Sunday evening while it's slow and chill, but tonight was just like, yay me, I want to have a hangout. So I'm only going to be on like 20 or 31 minutes max. Don't expect anything more. 2019, I'm going to graduate high school. Sweet. I graduated high school in 1998. Why do you not streams in the garage anymore? Matthew, I get better quality in here. As you can see, it doesn't cut out on me. It gets better video quality. I'm not like chopping up left and right, and it's just a little bit more laid back. I can watch my son. He can hang out with me. I don't have to worry about, okay, where's he at and all that time? Is he okay? And it's a little bit easier on me right now. The bigger garage bottle sprayers. Any idea where I can get those sprayers? Anytime I order from AutoGeek and I buy the big bottles of Gorillaz Garage, the cool thing is Gorillaz Garage, AutoGeek sells the really big bottles of theirs. They're like 35 fluid ounces versus the little tiny ones that are like 16 fluid ounces. That's why I love buying from AutoGeek. They're like way, way cheaper. and they all come with a sprayer nozzles. That's just part of it when you come with it, buddy. They'll like all the bottle attachments will be right there in it. Turtle Wax spray, ice, wax, or chemical guys, Blazing Banana. Turtle Wax ice blew it away. I was actually shocked that the Blazing Banana did not beat up and sheet up a lot more than it should have. I wasn't very impressed. I was expecting really good results. Yeah, I didn't get good results. But Turtle Wax, on the other hand, will blow your mind when you spray it on there. That one is really good. Hold on. Do you use Meguiar's Ultimate Quick Detailer? Yes, I have used it before, but I haven't used it in a while. Again, it comes back to I have so many products I have to try all the time. Have I tried Purple Power? Don't think so. Can you do a what's in my Walmart Automotive Select type? I have done one of those a couple of years ago, Matthew. I brought my camera in and I recorded the aisle showing the prices of just some of the random things. When I did the live stream a couple weeks ago and I bought all those products, by the way, that video is like blowing up. I can't believe it. When I sit in front of the camera and I go like, okay, this was this much and all that on my back patio here, that video's got almost 15,000 views. And I'm like, just for talking about it, and I talk about the prices, I'm like, is that you think that's fair or not? Or you think they're overpriced? Like, I didn't care. But you get all the people that are like, you can't afford chemical guys. You're poor. All these people that I'm like, you don't even know who I am, buddy. And I get a lot of that stuff. It's pretty funny. Read my comments. Sweet, Scott. Scott, this one's for you. You're the man, Scott. Everybody read his comments really quick. So what is the worst carb soap you have tried? Either Blue Coral or Black Magic. One of those two are the worst. Scott, he's our man. If we don't read his comments, nobody else can. Yay, Scott. Does that make you feel better? Good for you, Scott Darter. Good for you, buddy. That's right. You can afford to overpay your payments, but you can't. I can't afford chemical guys. I just can't. I don't understand why. I don't understand this. Oh, and thanks. I went to Walmart in Valley Stream, New York, was able to grab Dub. I'm telling you, whenever I find out about the stuff, I pass the info on immediately to you guys because you guys need to pick it up. Dub has been canceled for 2018. Most Walmarts are dumping it all. If you can find Dub, it's down to like $1.50 a can right now. Meguiar's Fast Finish. Yeah, it's Fast Finish. I don't know. So yeah, Fast Finish. It comes in a box. It's like a spray-on sealant. Amazing. $5 a box. It's normally $15 or $16 a box. Buy everything you can. It even comes with a free microfiber towel, so it's worth every penny. What's your opinion on washing the brushes when you use it for detailing customers' cars? The way the fastest barely gets wet. I just usually soak mine down with a hose, and if you really want it clean, you can always use a degreaser on top of that and then spray it down with the hose. What's up? Did you go to Detail Fest today? I did. Yes, I was. I was definitely there. See, there's my thing. I might be going again tomorrow. But I was definitely there. We got there around 12:45, and we stayed until it closed. I was definitely there. Here. Just because you don't believe me. Just because you don't believe me. I'm going to have to show you. Look. You know Barry Meguiar? That's me with Barry Meguiar. Meguiar, bitch. Meguiar. Millionaire. So, yeah, I was there, buddy. I was there. Just messing with you, by the way. But, yeah, I was definitely there. You know, Barry Meguiar, the owner of the head person of Meguiar's, he was there. Who else was there? Longest lasting tire shine. You want to probably get something like a Chemical Guys VRP, Meguiar's Endurance Tire Gel, the Chemical Guys Tire Gel, Carrio's Garage Tire Shell. Any one of those will last between 2 or 3 weeks. Who else do we got? We can keep going about this. We can keep going. Who else do I got pictures with? Whoever Chrissy Lee is. I got her autograph. I really don't know who she is, but she was up on that table. And so they had the big posters with all the people who were going to be there, and she signed it. You guys know who this guy is, right? Hopefully you can see it in the camera. Big handlebar mustache. It's on my classic car. You guys know that guy? Yeah. That's Dennis Gage for my classic car. Of course, Mike Phillips was there. Oh, my God. How would you not know about Mike Phillips? Hold on. I can get you Mike Phillips, dog. I can get you Mike Phillips. Oh, Mike Phillips signing my stuff, saying my name like, yo, son, that was Mike Phillips. Yeah. So what they did is a huge table. You had all the different celebrities all the way along, and they would just sign. They just keep passing your stuff down. Hey, how you doing? So you doing? So and so. And they'd ask your name and stuff like that. So it was really, really cool. So MTM, I don't know where you went. They changed his time to this class. I missed it. Yeah, I got there around, like I said, about 12:45. Went from there. Scott is the new Z guy. Well, put user in timeout. How's that sound? He is now in timeout. Sorry, Scott. We'll give you a few more minutes a little bit later, buddy. Who else? We just ceramic coat the GTR. I want to ceramic coat it, but I've got some waxes I want to try on it first. So that's what I'm planning on doing. Was Kevin Brown in it? I don't know. Some of these people, I'm not going to lie, I don't know these people that were up there on the stage. They signed the thing, but I honestly, I gotta be real with you. I don't know. Some hot rod guy was there. Some other guy was there. Chrissy Lee, I don't even know who the heck she is. She signed it. Whatever. I just knew the couple guys, and that's who I went with. Do you think it ever start a company like McGuire's and get rich? I think the market's flooded right now, Vincente. It's just so stinging flooded. I think the only thing that would help me any is because I have a YouTube channel, so I have a following. But God, I bet it's expensive as hell to start a company. I have no idea. But when you have so many new companies popping up, it's so tight now. Like when McGuire's came out, what did you have? Like maybe one or two companies like Turtle Wax to compete with. I mean, there really wasn't anything there. So it's pretty easy because McGuire's has been around for years. Turtle Wax has been around for like 50 years, 50 or 60 years, as a matter of fact. Grillo's Garage came out in the 80s, I want to say. Who else? I mean, Mother's has been around since I think the 70s or 80s. I mean, it's really hard. I mean, Stoner Car Care was telling me when he was talking to me for a while how hard it is to get their company noticed. It's getting, and they're a huge company. They make so much stuff. They make stuff for other companies that you don't know about. So these big name companies, it's actually Stoner Car Care making those products, and they just put those companies' labels on them. And it's pretty interesting. You find out a lot of stuff when you talk to them. He doesn't really talk about it, but he says what products they make for the companies, and you're just like, oh my God. And these are big companies that Stoner Car Care makes a couple of their products for them. Like I said, just slaps their labels on it instead of Stoner Car Care's labels, and that's what they do. If I ever started one, it would be hard because after talking to Greg Masterson's, he told me he works 15 to 18 hours a day because all it is about getting his name out there, pushing his name, and he's working a holic right now. And then he's having to hire more people, and I can just imagine just pulling my hair out. You know what I mean? Oh, okay, Super Dave. See, I don't know, man. I don't watch that stuff, so please bear with me. I don't know a lot of stuff. You want to meet Larry? Are we talking about Larry the cable guy, or are we talking about Larry the guy from Ammo NYC? Does waterless wash really work? Does your car have to be pretty clean? If it's light dirt, it's no problem. If it's heavy dirt caked on mud or anything like that, you want to do a proper car wash. Think of it like that. Put it down there as light dirt and just junk like that all over your car, waterless wash, no problem. But if you start to get caked on dirt and mud and all kinds of stuff, do a proper wash with water and stuff. We need to remove Go Clean products. They're amazing products from here in Toronto. The Gloss Detailer. See, again, another small company. And that's the thing. If let's say I was to start my own company, one, man, that's going to keep me really busy. And I'm already busy a lot of times watching my son and stuff. I'd have to wait till my son was in school. But again, it's really, really hard to get your name out there in today's society. It would have to be a pretty small company. And of course, I'd hook my subscribers up with much better deals. But you know, it's just the way it goes. You're going to spend tons of money just to get in the game because you got to pay for all those products up first when you have these labs make it for you. And then you have to pay for all the product that's just going to sit inside your office or warehouse until you sell it all. It's like car dealerships. Car dealerships buy the cars straight from the manufacturers. So now they want to recoup their money, and then they're selling them to you to recoup their money. But they own those cars. Every one of those cars are theirs. They're not Toyota's cars. They're actually the dealership's cars. So it'd be the same kind of thing where now I've got to sell it to you guys in order to recoup my money and hopefully make some profit off of it. So it's like, oh man, I don't know if I'd ever want to go through that. I know I'd make excellent products because now I've tested out so many that I knew I would hold myself to a ridiculously high standard. Even if it cost $12 for a car wash, it would be I'd hold it up ridiculously high standards though because of it. What's up, Dave? J. David Martinez. J. David Martinez. I think new Scott's here. What do you guys think? You think it's the new Scott? Is the new Z coming in here with a new channel? I think so. I think so. What's up, Pedro? How you doing, buddy? Man, we got 45 people in here. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I got lots of gold rust color particles in my car's paint. Ooh. Have you tried doing any clay barring or stuff like that? Your paint might be starting to go bad, buddy. Don't know. You might want to check on that, brother. I don't want to see you ruin anything like that. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Bear with me, guys. J Day, I think it is. I'm pretty sure, Aaron. You're probably right about that. It's just, I'll give you an example. You guys probably have multiple YouTube accounts. I know I have a couple, obviously, for different things. And it's just the way it goes. Like I have a personal channel for when I put my vacation cruises up and stuff like that. I have my motorcycle channel up. I have one for my dash cam on my GTR. I've got this channel up. So I can switch between them all. So it's pretty crazy. That's why I know you would like car products if ever sucked. And that's the thing, I know what I would want. My soap would be ridiculously slick. It would be just stupid slick. You could barely be able to pick it up. It would be like Butterfingers all day long because I'd want it to be as slick and as amazing as possible. The suds I would want the suds to last until the damn thing was over and some. Detail, I would want it to be ridiculously slick. Maybe we throw in some carnauba wax into it, like Limitless Car Care's new one. I'll show you on Wednesday. Waxes, especially like carnauba wax, I would want it to be automatically apply and wipe back off. I wouldn't with a carnauba wax. I wouldn't want to have it to make you wait. I'd want to put it on and then wipe it right back off again. Those are some of the higher end waxes that have that, and it makes it so much easier. These are the things you get to know. Tire shines. I would want to have a ridiculously wet tire shine, and then I'd want to have just a regular tire gel or something like that would last a long time, like a cream or a tire gel. So for the people that maybe don't want that ridiculously wet shine, but want a nice shine that's going to last a while, I'd make that. Window glass cleaner, obviously, straight free, obviously. You want something really good. A snow foam can snow. When you make them, like Wax Gods, Limitless Car Care, Mastersons, those are 3 examples of smaller companies that limit the amount of products they have. So you concentrate on these products and you make these the best you possibly can. And these are the products you push. And that's the way I see it. And that would be me. I would just concentrate on maybe 10 products or less, and that's all it would be. Just 10 products or less, nothing more, nothing less, no watered down garbage. If they didn't sell, that means I did something wrong to it, and we go back on there. You know what I mean? Good lube, exactly. Good lube. So I'd probably want to partner with some of those like KY Jelly. That way we really get some good lube in there. I hear you on that one. What time is it? Jeez, guys, it's getting really late, guys. We'll do about another 15 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and get off. Just letting you know, I've got to go to bed. I do seriously have to go to bed. Last night I got 5 or 6 hours of sleep, and tomorrow's going to be another early morning, so I can't be up late for you guys. I've got to take my contacts out and just pass out. Earlier, I was falling asleep. I'm like, nope. I'm going to have that live stream with you guys. I'm going to spend some time with you guys. Yeah, like I said, I'm scared that the entry fee was probably more than I'd want to pay. Because I'm guessing to pay a lab to develop your soap and want exactly what you want with all these products is probably running in thousands of dollars. Then you have to have it all bottled, which you're going to pay thousands of dollars for to have. Let's just say I want 100 bottles. Let's say I bet these bottling companies have a minimum of how many you're allowed to sell. So I'd probably have to run like 500 of each product before they would even run the bottling company for me. And then I got to deal with shipping. I got to deal with advertising. I got to deal with all that stuff. So I have to do that as well as test out the products. And then what happens when now I have my own company, but yet I have a YouTube channel? Because people are going to be like, well, you're just being biased. Then you have to deal with those kind of crowd. You see what I'm saying? It could be like, oh, God, because then all people are like, well, you just want to sell your product. And then, it's just one thing for sure. Have you ever tried Wax God's Wax? I haven't, Carlos. That's what I was going to put on my, I was going to put their polymer wax on my GTR when I did the VSS, but I just haven't had time. I need a complete day to get it all because I want to get any of the few little light swirls out of the GTR that's collected over the year. And I got to do clay bar, wash clay bar, polish, because I probably only need a polish. And then I need to also, brain fart here. I need to actually put the wax on it. So that's a couple hours worth of work. Easy. What's up, cuz? What's up, dude? How you doing? Tech 9, Texas. Good night, Adam. Good night. MTM. What's a good dash cam and does it run off the battery? All dash cams run off batteries, your battery. However, you can get a backup battery like a Cell Link B, which will last about 24 to 48 hours before it will run out of battery. And that will now hook to your actual battery. So what happens is when you're driving, the alternator is charging that Cell Link B battery. And then when your dash cam is running, it only pulls from that backup battery, the Cell Link B, instead of pulling from your car's battery. And that's really good. Now I'm thinking about the new 4K dash cams are coming out for like front and rear 4K. And I'm like, ooh, and it's supposed to come out in the next couple months. I'm going to have a dual dash cam and take my single dash cam out of my GTR and put a double dash cam in the GTR, and then have one of those backup batteries underneath. What you do is you put it up underneath the seat of your car, or you can put it up, like hide it somewhere like that behind the glove box or something. So that way I can have front and rear footage of the actual quality and stuff. But I'm like, 4K, I want that instead. So I'm holding off instead of getting a different one now. Good dash cams are going to be like Blackview. Oh gosh, there's a couple of them out there that are really good. Blackview. Why can I not think? What's the one starts with a T, and I can't remember right now. I use Vicovation Opia 2 for my single dash cam now. It records in 1440, so it's a really high quality camera, but it's only a single dash cam. It doesn't come in dual, and I want one facing the back and one facing the front. So gotta do what we gotta do. Thinkware it is. Thinkware, Blackview, and Blacksys. Those are your 3 top dash cam makers right there. I kind of figured it out. I kind of figured that out, Tech. I know who you are. That's Jared. That's my dad's. Okay, my dad's cousin is his dad, so it's like a step cousin. So that's the way it works. So because I was trying to think, I was like, it's not my dad's brother, it's my dad's cousin, and then it's his son is that guy right there. He lives in Texas, but he lived in Illinois for years. Would you own a detailing store? Probably not, Aaron. Probably not. I don't want to mix work with fun. And when you start getting too much work, I don't know if I'd want to do that too much. You know what I mean? What about one of those cameras where you can live view when you're parked somewhere? Actually, any one of those Dunzor, any one of those that I just mentioned, you can have parking mode where they'll either go off where there's motion, or like every second it'll just take one what's it called? One snapshot photo every single second, and then splice it into one video is what it does. And that saves a lot of SD room and a lot of battery by only taking one snapshot every second versus how many frames per second, otherwise that really soaks up those SD cards. So those are probably what you're talking about. And all of them do that. Every one of them do that now. What's a good soap to remove all the old wax? Probably either Turtle Wax's Max Suds at the highest level, or Chemical Guy's citrus stuff. It comes in a yellow bottle. That'll strip your wax. What brand again? Either Thinkware, Blacksys, or Blackview. Any one of those 3. Well, probably some of the best ones right there. A front dual dash cam with 1080p right now and 60 frames per second. I think Blackview has it. I want to say it's $300. And then if you want to get the battery backup so you don't drain straight from your battery itself, that's like another $200. So you're all in, you're about 500 and change all in. And all you got to do is you hardwire it into your fuse box so it charges. So your that battery backup charges directly from your battery whenever the alternator is running. So that way you're not like completely draining your car's battery. And it lasts, they say, between 48 and 72 hours, depending on what you have. Some of the new ones last for 4 or 5 days part. So that's pretty crazy. Anytime, Dunzor, anytime. Like I said, I've already looked into them. There's a YouTube channel called Black Box My Car. They're out of Canada, Vancouver, Canada. And that's where I bought my dash cam from. But they review everything. And they're a bunch of Asian guys. I know, go figure. And it's called Black Box My Car. They're out of Vancouver, Canada. Dishwash will strip. You're right. What are your favorite thoughts on Mother's Tire review? I think the new Mother Speed Shine that I just did is absolutely stellar. I think it's the new Dub or McGuire's NXT. Absolutely amazing wet tire shine. Do Florida have any detailing stores near your house? Yes, there's a few for like corporate type companies or like for private, like detailing guys that go just or show up at your house. There's one on the north side of Orlando. Chemical Guys has their store in Sarasota, Florida, which is about 2 hours from me or less. Right, it's just out of Tampa. It's probably just a little under 2 hours drive from me. Please read my comments, bro. I bet here comes Scott again. Come on, Scott. Everybody say hi to Scott. Anybody who asked for him to read his comments. That's Scott all over again. Also, Torphobe Cannon worth it. Honestly, I have the Chemical Guys one, and it works just fine. I know the Torque one is the new Chemical Guys one, and I don't know. They work fine, but I've heard you can get some really good ones off of Amazon that are not name brand, but they work just fine, and they're only $20. So for me, maybe you might want to save your money and go with $20 on that one and really do much better. What is the longest? Yeah, I figured it out, Matthew. I figured it out, buddy. Have fun in timeout, buddy. Enjoy your timeout. Good night, Adrian. What is the longest lasting tire shine? Probably something like Chemical Guys VRP. The Masterson's equivalent that's kind of like it. It's like a cream thing. The Adams one, they're like all three of them. They make this like it's like a cream type sealant or tire shine. They lasted me between 2 and 3 weeks. McGuire's Endurance Tire Gel and some of those last about full 2 weeks. So those are good ones to go from. What's up, Jesse? How you doing? Bet that Matthew is the same as David. Aaron, I've already put him on timeout. Anybody that screams for me to answer them, I know who is the same person over and over, so I just put him in timeout instantly. I don't mess around with it. Crypto King, I'm going to start my own detailing products line. Honestly, more power to you, buddy. I'm sure it's not very fun. I'm sure it's a lot of work. I mean, Wax God said he does it well. He's in college right now. He's only like 21 years old, and he's doing it. Favorite brand. I get this all the time. There's a lot of good brands. There's no just one good brand. There's a lot of great ones out there that you're not going to have any issues with and that you're going to be like, oh, yeah, that's good. So don't worry about it. All right, guys, we're going to do 10 more minutes, and that's it. So mark it from right now. It's 1:33. I'm going to do 10 more minutes, and I'm getting off for the night. I am pooped right now, but I've gotten to spend 2 hours with you guys already. So we'll do 10 more minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and cut it off for the night. And if you haven't checked out Chemical Guys review here, go check it out. Leave it a big thumbs up. Even if you hate it out of your mind and you're like, I hate this review, leave a thumbs up. Let me know you at least watched it, and that's all we want. Comment and say this sucks. I don't care. Whatever you want to do, you can do whatever you want. What's up, Fortis? Have you tried it in Formula One products? Not yet, Dalton. Not yet. Nothing like car washing a car in the nude. Hey, whatever works for you, buddy. You said that an hour ago. Okay, I might have said an hour ago, but this time I mean it. This time I'm going to bed. We're going to bed in 10 minutes. So you guys hang in there with me because this is the time I'm going to do it. I'm spending time with my peoples. You guys are my people, and that's why I hook you up with everything the best I can. With you guys, especially with these companies that come in here and says, I want to send you some stuff. I say, nah, not unless you hook my subscribers up with a discount. And they do. Stoner Car Care said, we're going to send you some stuff for a giveaway for 20,000. Cool. You get this kind of connections, and that's what I really like about it. Looking forward to using my Wax Guys products. I hope you shouldn't have any complaints with it, Carlos. I really, really like his stuff. I've ran out of a lot of his products because I used it that much. How's that sound? I've ran out of spray wax. I've ran out of his wheel cleaner. I've ran out of one or two of his other detailer. I've totally gone through on his. There's a lot of stuff, bro. That waterless wash I've gone through on his. There's a lot of his stuff I went through because I liked it a lot. But it's not like he sends me more. He just sent me all those for a one-time trial. So how's that sound? How about if you use 3 to 4 ounces like you use other car soaps? 64 ounces, so might as well. The only problem, Vincente, is I heard that this product hypothetically actually removes wax. Their citrus car soap that comes in the yellow bottle, the small yellow bottle, 16-ounce one, will remove the car soap, the car wax. So it's like, I don't know if I want to go more than that. I put, on accident, as you've seen the video today, I put a little bit more than 1 ounce. It was almost 2 ounces. So almost double what they recommended, and it still was pretty weak. Now, in the suds, it was nice and slick, but when your hand was actually down into the actual water and stuff, it was really, you could hear my hands just making that squeaking noise. That's why I wanted to show you guys that, because it was like, and the suds died so fast. Now, it says it's safe for all waxes and sealants. It says high lubricity formula. I don't know what they were smoking when it said high lubricity formula, but whatever it is, it must be pretty good. Make more vlogs of car meets. If I go to some more, I will definitely do it for you. You will see the walk around of Auto Geeks Detail Fest probably in about a week from now. Give me about a week to get all these videos caught back up. Remember, I'm always about a week or two behind from what I actually recorded. So check it out. What tire brands do you recommend? I have Michelin Power Sports on my GTR. I have Sumitomo, which is just like a basic average Joe brand on my old Honda Prelude. I have BF Goodwrench on my blue Prelude. Any one of those should be pretty fine. I mean, I don't go track daying or anything. I know the Michelin Power Sports are really good for like track and stuff, but I don't know. I mean, any one of those I haven't had any problems with. What did I have on my 370Z? I forgot what it was. Oh my gosh. It was one of those Korean brands, but I can't remember. That car got really squirrely in the rain, though. I don't know if it was the tires or what, but people complain the 370Z. Like, you'd hit like any puddle in the 370Z, and my God, that car would break loose. It would get pretty scary. Like Prelude in the rain, no problem at all. The 370Z would be like, whoa. You know, I'm like, whoa, dude, this is not a good feeling. I don't know if it was the tires or what, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Kumo, that's what it was. It was Kumo. I forgot what they were. But, man, when it hit the whatchamacallit, daggum, that thing would break loose. But I heard a lot of people complain about 370Z, that they would hydroplane pretty easy in that car. I don't know what it was about them, but I don't know. Some people are sponsored by Atlas Polishes. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, there's one girl on Instagram that's kind of like Instagram slut. I know I'm going to get probably flagged for this one. And all she does is take pictures like washing her car, like bent over, showing her ass and stuff like that, or in tight like yoga pants. You guys know who I'm talking about. If you look at Instagram, you know who I'm talking about. She gets a bunch of free stuff. I don't think she has a YouTube channel. She just has she's just an Instagram slut for the most part, and she wants everybody to sponsor her. One of the companies I deal with sends her stuff, and they told me that's what she does. And every time I see her pictures, I just roll my eyes. I'm like, oh my God. But thirsty guys are like, girl in yoga pants, you know, and that's what they see. And she's like leaning over like this. Wow, it just sickens me, because I'm like, don't use your sexuality. Just show the product. I don't need to see you trying to look sexy to get a couple of free products or like some likes. I don't like it. It's like the girls in the club, you know, like this. You know, nope. That's not me. That's not me. I'm a different person. That's okay. I'm not thirsty for a woman. I'm married, but still, even before then, I didn't care. Is there a difference with polishing pads with the holes? The ones with the holes are meant to keep your pads cooler and it'll last longer. So it'll dissipate the heat a lot better. Chemical guys do the same with Maxi Suds videos. You know, I tried their Maxi Suds or whatever it was. Dude, it was watered down trash. Oh, my God, it was so watered down. It was terrible. But, you know, I buy stuff to try it next so I can show people and hopefully save them some money. And that's why a lot of companies don't like it. A lot of companies do because they get free publicity. But then you get the companies that show you one thing, and then somebody else goes and shows you what really is going to happen. And they don't like that too much. Probably why I've never heard from them at all. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do from the bikini as long as you get free stuff. But I'm seriously. What's her name? I want to go look at her now. I don't know, but you can pretty much find her. She has like a massive following, like 50 or 60,000 Instagram followers. Let me tell you, you get a girl out there in basically little booty shorts or yoga pants, like bent over, like soaping up cars and stuff. Guys go nuts. You'll know right who she is right away. You guys don't need me to go find and help you out. You tried McGuire's Endurance Tire Shell? Of course I have. Of course I have. I've got videos on that way back in the day. Very good stuff. Lasted a solid 2 weeks. Do you wax your car wheels? I have put sealant on the car wheels before, but I haven't waxed them. Black light made the Carnauba wax pop. Yeah, black light is. I think it's a little bit of a polished wax, but it's color coded more for black cars. That's why I know exactly what you're talking about because they have white light as well. You know how these people are. What are you talking about with the detailing brand with that girl? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, let's see, a girl comes on and he's like, "You mentioned a girl in yoga pants in the details? And I see you over there, Aaron. How do you detail your car? Because I have too many cars. I probably at least clean a car a week. At least one car gets cleaned a week, if not two. I've got to clean both my motorcycles. They're really starting to get dirty now from all these rides back and forth. So I need to clean them up. But I haven't made a video of I did make a video, but it was really, really, really windy that day, and I never posted that video. So I didn't like it, the quality, because that was before I had the 4K camera with a better mic. So I might redo that video with the new camera and put that out, but I might put that on my other motorcycle channel. So we'll see. I don't know the girl's name. You can pretty much find it. Just look for car detailing, and you can pretty much find her. She just looks, you know, just a thirsty girl out there detailing in little yoga pants or booty shorts, and you'll know exactly who I'm talking about. I don't think motorcycles are too bad. I do mine pretty fast. I'll tell you that. What kind of car vacuum do you use? Just a Home Depot one. Whatever the Home Depot like shop vac looking thing is, that's what I use. It's a big orange one. I forgot what it is. I just used it yesterday. I cleaned out the entire minivan, front, back, and everything. Made it spotless again. Best cloth cleaning seat cleaner. I need to do the interior pretty soon. McGuire's makes some really good interior cleaner, brother. Turtle Wax has made some good stuff in Mothers. Any one of those three, you should be able to easily find over the counter, and they'll do you right. Even Tough Stuff is pretty good as well. Tough Stuff comes in a yellow bottle. Can't miss it. Bye, Pedro. I claimed everything on it, chrome and all. Yeah, see, I don't have any chrome on my motorcycles. My first training motorcycle, I had chrome, but my two new bikes now don't have chrome. What do you think of Jen from Chemical Guys? They show her off too. Yeah, they show off her assets a lot. I do notice that a lot. They show off a lot of her assets. She seems like a nice girl, but I don't think she knows how to detail. I think she's just the pretty face of the company, or whatever you want to call it. Do you use the little Trees air freshener? No, I actually use the air fresheners from Chemical Guys. The little spray ones are like $8 or $9. I have like 8 of those, and I use those. Or I use the air canister bombs. I'm sure YouTube's already flagged this video because I said bomb twice now. I said it again. And it'll be flagged now until somebody goes and reviews it. Last week's YouTube stream, within 30 minutes after viewing it, it was automatically demonetized, and I had to take the video down until it had a review. I was shocked. I'm like, what the crap? And I don't know. I just don't know why I got flagged. About a day or two later, it got cleared, and I was able to make it public for you guys again. But I'm like, you really demonetized my video. We didn't do anything. It's not like we're talking about anything bad, but it's the way YouTube is. Like your videos, man. What other videos idea you have? A lot of comparison videos will be out. A lot more singular product videos will be out. How-to videos. I've got a lot of stuff, man. It's just I only have so much time to get stuff done then. So I try and get minimum 2 reviews out a week. The third one will be a review or comparison or something. And then I try to do one live stream, which gives you 4 videos a week and tries to keep you really coming in and being like, yeah, and going from there. Do you think you are going to ever get a water deionizer? I don't think so. How many minutes is left? Any minute now, we'll go ahead and shut it down. You know what? That's a good thing, Aaron. Because it is late, guys. It's 1:45. My eyes are sore. I took my contacts out. I've had my contacts in since early this morning. I'm getting tired, and I am ready to call it a night. And I've got to get up in the morning and drive again because I might be going back to West Palm Beach tomorrow for Detail Fest. We'll see. I was going to do a live stream from Detail Fest. I just got caught up. All these car companies, the ones that I deal with, they all flagged me down and they want to talk to me for 30, 40 minutes each. And it just, before I knew it, it was like they announcing over the intercom, hey, we're closing up shop. See you tomorrow. And I was like, so I didn't get to do anything more. Smaller backing plates. I have a 3-inch DA polisher from Gross Garage, Dalton. That's the way I do it. Good night, Vincente. McGuire's Ultimate Spray Wax versus Total Wax Spray Wax. That could be a good one, Matthew, but maybe in a future video, buddy. Good night, Jesse. Good night. I hope it explodes as well, Benny. 25,000 would be a good goal for the rest of this year. 30,000 would be an excellent goal. Anything over 30,000 would be just mind-blowing. You know what I mean? You notice the bigger the channels get, the more recognition they get, and the more companies, of course, want to work with you, send you stuff, which gets more for me to donate out, more for me to raffle off for you guys, not raffle off, but do a giveaway for. All these things pile up when I start getting more companies that find my channel, so it works really good. How's Fast Finish? It holds up a couple months. It's a great product. Good stuff, Aaron. You will, if you can find it, get it, because they're already on the shelves to be discontinued. What about Eagle One Nano Wax versus McGuire's Ultimate Wax versus, well, geez, Louise, I can't do them all. What I'm going to do is a lot more just one-on-one comparisons, Dalton. I like your videos more than larger car detailing YouTubers because you're just a normal guy detailing your cars. I appreciate that. I know there's a lot of good channels out there. I'm not knocking them. I've been doing this for like 4 years now, just a little bit at a time. That's why the channel is not some massive channel now, but I enjoy doing it as a hobby. I don't do it as a full-time job. I don't have to worry about, like, I have to do all this by now, and that's why. And I don't also just push one company like many others do. So I show you what I can, and then if you guys like it, you like it. You don't. It's the way it is. All right, guys. We'll do 2 or 3 more minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. So any last-minute questions, please let me know. I love hanging with you guys, but I'm exhausted. I do need to get some sleep. I got a big day ahead of me tomorrow. Do you put ad in your video? Google does. Google puts ads in my video, Aaron. That's the monetization thing. I let them put the ads in, and if I get any little couple pennies off the videos, that goes into buying more products for you guys. That's the way it works. And if they think your video is some reason against it, then it gets demonetized, and I have to take it back down, and I have to request for a manual review because it's a computer program that goes through and tries to understand what I say. And many times if you put the closed captioning button on, it says words that I don't even say. And I'm like, I never said that. You can even hear it in the video. So then you have to ask for a manual review, and then somebody actually sits and watches the video. And then if they see that there's no big deal, then they go ahead and remonetize it again. But that's the way YouTube works. And then if somebody watches my commercials or whatever that's on the video, whatever YouTube puts on as commercial, I don't pick them. And they watch it, then I get like pennies or whatever. And that money, if I get paid at the end of the month from YouTube, that money then goes back into buying more products for you guys to use. And basically, it's a merry-go-round like that. That's the way YouTube works. How can Fast Finish be discontinued? I just don't think it was selling very good. I think that's what it does. What car would you sell if you have to sell it? Probably the white 91 Prelude would be sold. Good night, Aaron. Good night. Did you ever review Adam's H2? I have not, buddy. You should do more live streams. I will try and do 1 live stream a week. I want to try and I like Sunday. Sunday seems like a more chill day. Just today just happened to be a freak day because I hit 20,000 and I was like 20,000, and that's just the way it went down. Yeah, I know my 10 minutes are up, David. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, David. I tried my best. I just couldn't stop talking to you guys. Sorry. Can you choose how many ads are on the video? You can if the videos are more than 10 minutes long. You can have multiple ads put in, but only if the videos are longer than 10 minutes. And you can't get monetized now unless you have more than 1,000 subscribers. When I started, you didn't have to have 1,000 subscribers. They contacted me, and I was one of the – back then they would contact and ask if you wanted to join it. I said, okay, I don't know about this stuff, and that's the way it went down. Fast Finish is sold out everywhere near me. Yeah, sometimes, even if you go to a small Walmart in the middle of the country, maybe find that. Next car. Probably something – I've said it. I said it all again. If anybody knows any Honda reps or anything like that, if Honda Accord if the Honda Accord is brought to North America in a Type R version like Japan and Europe have had for years, on and off now, that would be my next car. I like it. The newer Accords are amazing. They're winning awards everywhere. They're decent. The room, I've been inside of one and almost like, whoa, this thing is huge inside. That would probably be it. If not, maybe a Civic Type R, somewhere along the lines of that. I want a four-door car that's still a little bit fun. You know what I mean? So we'll see. It's good to see you doing well. I'll be up in Illinois for a week, the 4th of July. We might be going up sometime around June or July. I don't know, Jared. I just don't know at this point. We were supposed to be up there in January. Grandma had a mini stroke. The lady we were going to stay at her house. They all had the flu, and they were like, do not come to Illinois. So we didn't. So we have a, how want to say, we have a credit on from American Airlines right now. We have a credit, but we have only 6 months to use it. So we've got to use it before July. So we'll see what happens. Actually, Aaron, just use it on the microfiber towel that comes with it. You spray it on the microfiber towel and just wipe it back and forth. That's all there is to it. It comes with its own microfiber towel. Just looked on McGuire's online, their forum. They said Walmart stopped carrying fast finish, but the product's still available. I saw it today at the McGuire's booth there at Detail Fest, but it was $15. You know, if Walmart's not selling it, then they get rid of it. That's the way it works. If it's not selling, they remove it. So right now, Dub, go pick it up. Go pick it up. Wax the fast finish. Go pick up all that stuff. All right, boyos, it's time for me to go ahead and wrap it up for the night. Any last minute questions? I'll answer them now. If you haven't seen the Chemical Guys video from today, please go watch it. Monday will be your Adams versus McGuire's Ultimate Detailer, a head-to-head battle. Wednesday will be Limitless Car Care's Detailer review. It has Carnauba spray as well in it. And next Saturday will be your OxyClean car wash. I just tested on the minivan. So those are your videos that will be out this coming week. Please look forward to them. Watch them all, like them all, subscribe and all that stuff. You know how it is. So there we go. Anyways, last minute questions. Get them in now. Otherwise, I am calling it a night and going and getting ready for some sleep. So thanks so much for stopping by. I love you for it. MTM, if you are here, I'm sorry I didn't see you. I figure you're there tomorrow. Look for me, and I'll see you. I'll probably see you then, but I probably won't be there long. Sniff, sniff. That's right, brother. That's right. You'll see that stuff tomorrow. Monday. So Monday is that. Limitless Car Care Detailer is Wednesday, and OxyClean's car wash is on Saturday. Yeah, and then we'll go from there. And then the fast wax, I haven't tested out yet. That's the last thing I got to test out from that set of purchases I bought. And then I'll go back to Walmart and buy some more for you guys. It's just the way it goes. Do you know the way? I know the way. Anyways, thanks so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for being one of my 20,000 subscribers. I really greatly do appreciate it. If you have friends that are interested in detailing, please tell them about me. Have them subscribe to me, share my videos, all that stuff. The faster we can get out there, the more giveaways I'll do, and we'll go from there. Like I said, Stoner Car Care has volunteered to send me a bunch of their products for my 20,000 subscriber giveaway. So he said, email me, and I was like, we'll make it happen. So that's what we're doing right now. So thanks so much for being part of the thing. Was watching GTR video. You still got that. What's your opinions on a good daily driver? A GTR is a good daily driver. As long as you don't mind the rough ride, even in comfort mode, that thing will definitely catch some any potholes, you will definitely feel it in GTR. If you want a daily driver, just get yourself like a Honda Civic or Toyota Corolla or something. If you don't really care, if you just want something that's going to get you A to B all day long, a Honda or a Toyota is going to last you for years and years and years and years. Fast updates on Instagram. Yeah, go check out Instagram. Instagram right now. Instagram. Accord79. Follow me right there. Have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will do, buddy. Maybe I don't know what I'll do. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So there we go. Anyways, yep. So let me know what you guys think. Well, like I said, if not, I will see you guys in Monday's video. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. It really does. And I'll see you guys at the very next live stream. Take care and have a good weekend.